security for these movements, you need a little bit some more veterans who then can help out with the route planning, checkpoints, things like that. Snacks, water, stay hydrated, thank you. Great job, Joe and Kathy.
What's up, everybody? Breakfast, good to see you. Good to see you. Anastasia, what's
up? I enjoy my time there, but it'd be cool to see some things like this in Portland. We have this happens in Minnesota,
I did. I finished the apple fire water.
In Portland, although they are very experienced with their protesting, they're equally met with their police as well. So it's a tough situation as well.
What are we gonna do?
But if you're watching from Portland, this is entirely possible too for your city.
Brofist, what's up, brother?
George Floyd lost his life in Minnesota.
Jack, what's up?
And we're in
Brofist, good to see you.
So I'm hoping that this could inspire some leadership in Portland somehow. In Portland, I'm hoping they just don't lose the message. So we got to keep supporting Sol, Eric, Arex. We were watching last night, and it's. I mean, it happened here, and we were able to march, you know. But with the way the Portland Police Bureau are too, it's tough there. Portland Police Bureau laugh at protesters as they shoot at them outside of the vehicle. So it's a tough situation there.
What are we gonna do? What do we want
fighting yet. All right, so just for a little update, we actually have New York on the left. I believe it's upstate. I'm not exactly sure where. And we have Minnesota on the right. Okay. The right is a protest in benefit to Black Lives Matter, and the left is a protest.
You want to know what happened in Portland? Follow Eric
the
Greatwood
left is
and
more of
DeAndre
a
Marquise.
parade for support
We're
for
going to
Blue
stop
Lives
answering
Matter.
questions
Nick,
with comments and
Brofist,
just
good to
direct
see
them
you.
to streams.
Greg,
And if
Brofist.
people don't have the patience to watch
Excuse me,
streams,
good to see you, man. Good to see everybody.
or like watch
Sugar,
them on
what's
their
up?
free time when they're off
Valerie,
work,
what's up?
that's not our problem. I had family members I tried to get to watch and they wouldn't, so I feel you. I have all the time in the world to watch mainstream news all night long, but don't want to sit here and watch what's actually really happening. It's confusing.
Craig, none of these are Portland.
But it's the world we're in. For much longer,
We have
we can't predict the future.
Minnesota,
We can only be where we're at.
following a Black Lives Matter protest in Minnesota on the right. And we have a Blue Lives Matter over on no. We have a Black Lives Matter protest on the right, and we have a Blue Lives Matter golly, support
If
rally.
anybody's
I
out there
guess.
struggling, that's not agreeing with your family, it's okay.
Love that, Joe.
There's a lot of people here that aren't on talking terms with their family members because of what's been happening, whether in support or against. All you can do is try your best to let them know what you're doing and why you're doing it. But there's always a point where it's kind of like they're an adult, you're an adult, if you are an adult.
Can I get you 1 second quick for an interview? Yep.
You can make your own decisions.
So, Chief, we're mask off, yeah, just so we can hear you. Yep. So I'm videoing you and you're on Facebook Live. All right? So, Chief, just talk about what happened here today.
That's the point. You can't even find Terry now. And that's I think that's the point. Yeah, lots of video game references in Portland.
I've had 2 hours of sleep. Went to
Eric,
let the dog
Soul Luna, and Eric.
to let out, not even an hour.
And you're a big proponent of
By
community
stuff.
policing.
Oh
and,
my
and
goodness.
it just
They've been
the,
out there streaming
Sugar.
every
the turnout
single
today
night.
kind of
Sorry
just
to
shows
hear
that,
that
you know,
about
the
your
support
dog.
that
Days
Suffolk
now today.
PD has here.
Minus a couple days that they went to Seattle with me. And then obviously a break here and there. So again, the people that say get a job, I mean, this is a
Something
job.
going on
Look in the
in
top left corner of your
SLC.
screen. And you can see how many people are watching at the exact same time.
Okay.
So if it's about,
And now we're gonna put you on the spot. How are we
500,
looking for?
figure
What's up,
that's at
Brenda?
the exact same
This is the
time.
fist.
So at the end of the stream,
we are
probably clear
in
10,000 views at first.
New York on the left and
When you're at
Minnesota
about
on the right.
1,700, which is what we usually are
Northern.
at nighttime.
Brofist, what's up, man?
That's like 30,000 views. So even though there might have been smaller crowd sizes in certain places, the viewing audience is what's providing the attendance because there's a pandemic.
And now we're gonna put you on the spot. How are we looking for?
What the crap? I don't know why I keep using this screen over here, but bear with me. St. Louis, correct? I'm not exactly sure. Nick, I'm running on very little sleep.
Yeah, and some people can't return to work because, again, there's a pandemic. And the same people that keep telling us to get a job probably hate their jobs. It's not a fact, that's just an assumption. I can only go off assumptions based off of my own life experience, and for people that I've known that are workaholics, some of them do hate their job. So I don't know why you'd want that for other people.
Joni, good morning.
But teach their own.
Trying to work on some streams right now, guys. Bear with me.
This group's gonna stretch all the way. Oh, look at the good boy. Look at the good boy.
Make no difference.
All right, I'm not finding anything.
Now we finally saw our dog today.
We have to put an end to this, and we have to do it now. We need our police officers to know that we have their backs. We have your six.
You're asking what street it is. Here's a tip. If you live in Minnesota, there's something called the Snapchat map. Pull down on that thing. You'll see a big dark red circle. Hint. So we've been using our social media resources this entire time. There's always tricks to the trade.
John, what's up, brother? Bro fist. I'm sick of the Division 2. I'm sick of all this divisive division.
I'm not gonna tell streets, but we'll do landmarks if we go past a landmark.
All right, everybody. I hate to step away so
Justin,
soon.
what are they marching for?
I desperately
Welcome
need
to the-
my
welcome
coffee.
to 2020.
I haven't had any coffee today,
That's all I gotta
believe it
say.
or not.
Hopefully you stick around,
And
buddy.
sorry,
Just watch.
If I sound low, it's because I'm not eating my mic. I have to eat my mic in order for you guys to hear me. I apologize.
I mean, if there's people
Let's
that are genuinely
see.
asking
Sorry,
what's going
the
on,
old
that just
brain
goes to
isn't
show
working.
that's-
I had trouble
Hey, that's
sleeping, so I
Bruiser
was
right
just
there.
like, you know what? If I'm not going to sleep,
Not
let me go
everybody's always
live.
wants to be plugged in,
Tiff
understandably.
took Abby
wants their life
to go clean
full
cabins
of
with her.
political debates. and
Fortunately,
all that
you know,
junk.
Tiff,
But this is one for the history books.
you know, she also does
What we've been going through
some
here.
part-time work with my
So,
parents
hopefully you
over at
stick
Little
around.
River Bluffs. It's a bed and breakfast with a couple of little cabins in the woods.
Good. Hopefully more people
And,
are recognizing it.
So that's where Abby and Tiff and Wyatt are. They're over cleaning cabins.
Kind of march we're walking right now, man.
And I'm
just
supposed to
walking.
be
We're in
sleeping,
Minnesota.
and I was having
You'll see.
a lot of trouble sleeping. So, well,
It's a
one way or
7-mile
another,
walk.
we might
Yeah,
start
we're just going on a
seeing the
7-mile walk
beginning
with the community.
of a
That's
couple
going
of days of daytime
There's probably
lives. I
there's
don't
probably
know,
1,000.
but sometimes this
We're
happens
just
where
going on
my
a stroll
schedule kind of
Sunday.
round
It's a
robins,
nice day outside, so I
and
decided
I
to go on a
wind
walk
up
today.
I wind up doing a couple or maybe a week
No,
of
you'll
live
see.
streams in the daytime.
Genuinely, non-sarcastically, you will see what this
I will
march is for
probably
at
be
the end of the stream.
exhausted pretty early
Like,
and go to
factually,
bed
you will-
at
you will be
a
able to
decent
watch it
hour,
yourself.
like a normal
So I don't
human.
have to tell it to you.
and,
Like literally, just watch.
And I'll probably, but don't hold me down to anything. I'm a bit random, so I could do. I don't know. There's no telling what I'll do.
It's a lot of people, huh?
But I'll be right back, guys. I need to go make a fresh cup of coffee, and I'll be right with you guys.
This has been happening across the country too. So again, welcome.
But
Thanks for
with
joining.
all that being said, guys, bro fist, sister fist, I love you. Thank you so much for being
Sunday
here.
stroll with
Guys,
1,000
please
friends.
smash that like button for me and
the
share
same
this
people.
video if you could. It would mean a
That's why it's
huge
funny.
deal.
People like to
It would
use,
help out the channel, make me feel better, you know?
People like to use hypocrisy when it fits them. I've done it before in my life plenty of times. I know it's the thing
We will be right back, guys.
with the
Well,
the
no, not
coronavirus
we.
thing.
I will be right back. Thank you so much for being here. Bro fist, sister fist. I'm out.
You thought a lot of people. How can I word this? In March and April, I was for sure one of the people that were against the stay-at-home order. I was vehemently against it. Was I protesting about it? No. Again, the first protest I ever went to was on May 27th in my life. But it's like, it's interesting. I mean, you always have room for opinion and to be able to listen to people talk. But if you're going to be actively against the stay-at-home coronavirus mask wearing, but then you throw your opinion at the people here that are also against this, doing the same thing you are, with masks though, not everybody. So do with that as you will. By just letting Terry catch up a little bit, or letting the vehicles move up forward. Kel, this isn't a complaint. Karens complain. This is not a Karen move right here. We're against Karens, all types of them. So this isn't what complaining looks like. This might be what your world of complaining looks like, but this is not complaining. This is what action looks like. And another fact I can say is I don't see anybody marching for the president. And if there was, I would go. But we have yet to see a march for Trump, so think about that one. Which also you have every right to do under your First Amendment rights. You have every right to do that, but you don't, so it's not our fault. It's not the people that are here to record, people here that are medics, the people that are here just to provide security, the protesters, the police that are blocking out the streets. That's not our problem. They'd be doing the same thing for if there was Trump supporter marches, but there isn't, so. If anything, what we learned from Tulsa is that Trump supporters need a better chant, because that chant was 0 out of 10. The American-looking ones? Oh, those are pot flags. Big 420. That'll be federally legal too soon here. There's Terry. So there's a bunch of cars following. I think Terry's gonna go back and say hi to the cars. He's gonna go back and say hi to the cars probably.
Oh, he's gonna go for a rest?
Well, you see him, he's gonna go all the cars that are back there.
Oh, okay, I see him.
Yeah, you see him right there?
Yep.
Next to the guy in the white.
Okay, there you go back there.
Yeah, he's such a good guy. He's
From
such a
the
good
South.
guy.
That's how you are when you're
Yeah.
from the South.
Some of my best friends are from Mississippi. One of my best friends in life is from Mississippi, 2 of them actually. Southern hospitality is a real thing. We have Minnesota nice up here, but it's kind of passive aggressive. In the South, it's genuinely hospitality. All right, time to plug in the phone. Yeah, Minnesotans like to do something nice for somebody, but then bitch about it later. Yeah, I gave him $20, but the fucking guy owes me like 50. Sorry about that. If it paused, guys, sorry. Oh, we're plugged in. Are we in there? Gatorade break. Oh yeah, we're taking hydration breaks. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. That's how I sell. You never lied. Yeah, I'm wringing wet. Check in how much left we have. Okay, I'll tell you guys. I didn't keep you updated on the how far we are. Again, my phone screen's cracked. I'll be getting a new phone soon. This week, hopefully. Again, we do take donations. My donations are in the description, not in the comments. Completely optional, whether it's a penny or a dollar. Anything is welcomed. It's not required. Content is free. The share button is invaluable, but as always, the donation of your time is all I need and all that we require. There's no paywall, there's no subscription, like a Netflix for news type shit here. But the donations for now, until we get monetized on the social media platforms, they help us with our equipment and abilities to be out here more. And I would like to be streaming back with the big phone, but again, it's the battery. That's from Lake Street. And the batteries just dies from the amount of temperature warnings we had from the fire. So we've been holding it down with the phone that I was going to be using to connect to what Eric does. Originally, Jarvis, I'll be hanging out with Jarvis again soon. Those of you that know who Jarvis is. My best friend, Brent. He's been busy back at work. All right, there we go, finally. But I was originally going to hook up this phone that I'm using to stream with now to connect Bluetooth to a GoPro and do something similar to like what this guy's got. What's up, dude? With his setup. That's what I was going to do.
Bro fist, sister fist. Boom,
but
we're back.
Everything's happened for a reason. And so this second cell phone's been what we've been using to do streams with. So everything's been a blessing in disguise kind of so far along this way.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Jarvis is the man. He's just busy. Work was slow at first because of the virus, and now it's picking back up. So. Man, when we get to the south side, we won't need that truck anymore. They don't know the area, but we're not in a dangerous area.
Mike, Jonathan,
was more over by
Brad,
the wall.
Teresa, Brofist. Oh my gosh,
My back
sugar,
is
that
soaked.
stinks. I'm sorry.
Georgette, what's this about? Just watch, find out. We're walking right now, and we're gonna end up somewhere. So just watch, and then you'll see where we'll end up. I'm not gonna turn the stream
Well,
off.
thank you, Joe.
So you'll literally be able to see.
Sneak a shot
Shit.
of whiskey in there. That's how I start my day. Yeah, I haven't yet. I haven't yet. Dude,
Red
absolutely.
Truck is the Minnesota Freedom Fighters.
Absolutely. Are you kidding
Awesome.
me, man? Are you kidding me? Are there things I do not like? Are you kidding me? Oh man, please. You know, I just, man,
And if you are watching, please
so
share this
heated
stream
and divided if I get political about my views because I'm the guy with the mic and I'm on the screen.
Share it, like
so
it. If you share,
everybody
I'll be able
that
to see your
loves him
comments too, by the
will
way.
immediately hate me because
I see
I'm
everybody's
being
comment.
critical.
I see
So
the people
but
that I'm friends with.
Mike, if you want to know more,
comments,
brother, just message me.
and I see
I
the
don't
people
want to
that,
get into it right now
comment
because
often.
honestly, I'm
I
just
see
a
their
bit
comments, but
exhausted and
if you're new,
I don't want to fight with nobody.
if
So
you shared it, I'll
I
definitely see your comment,
think
but
we're
if
all
you,
free to
I
have
won't
our
see you
opinions.
if you don't share.
If love who you love,
That's how the algorithm
support
works.
who you support. I support you
Oh,
for
me?
having your free will
Who you talking
and
about, me?
your freedom to do
Oh,
so.
I thought you had the no.
But
What's up?
oh man, some
Oh, what's up,
things.
dude? Nice to meet you.
That's one of those topics.
Yeah, I've seen you at a couple things. I saw you at the Philando Castile thing. Yep.
Of course, don't worry. We still got him. I'm gonna start working on some. Lindsay, good afternoon. What's up? Angie, what's up? Brofist, Sistafist. LOL. Oh, Joe says the Trump talk is for the 2 a.m. crowd. Yeah. Which, ironically enough, I'm delirious for this stream. I probably could have had you fooled that I just woke up. No, honestly, I did go. I went to bed for. I got maybe an hour of sleep. I went down at like 4, and I woke back up right before 6. So I got to sleep for all of about the 5 o'clock hour. Maybe a little less, but that's no big deal. I'm going to still be rocking and rolling with you guys today. If I can get my brain to work. I apologize. Going to be a lot of church services streaming live right now. Kaboom.
Is there a way you can get me with them as well, sir? You're the one that posted a picture on Black Lives Matter with black and white, right? Yeah, I see your pictures all the time. I'm always liking them, man.
Dap, my man. Bro Fist, good to see you.
Right, King? I've been doing this a long time.
Now your voice can be that much louder.
Yes, and that had to run with the George Floyd movement. Now we're going to make a difference.
All
We're
right.
not going back to
Working
the way
on a
it was.
couple of other links.
Yes,
That's why I'm
exactly.
walking for people like you, so they can hear your voice a little bit more louder.
Yeah, thank
They
you.
can hear it.
Tiffany Flynn Forsland for U.S. Congress so that people of color
Yeah.
have an
Yeah.
advantage just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate you. We've been following you.
Aunt Debbie, are you still in the room? Joe would like to know.
I got a team. I'm not the one raising the bar. I got a team making me raise the bar.
I agree with that, Brad. Man, it's hot here in NC. 91 with like 60% humidity. Yeah, man, I feel you on that. Mike, it's, let's see.
respect.
I'm going
That's
to give
love
you a
right there.
current temperature for me. It's 91 here where I'm at.
To get out, support, solidarity.
And let's see. I don't think I have it. Maybe I do. "91 degrees and it's supposed to be cloudy, but I'm trying to figure out what my humidity is, and right now I can't.
You got it out the hole?
But I do know it's pretty
Man,
much
he found that
if
shit,
you
yeah.
go outside, you're wet.
Somebody went back and got the stick tip. That's fucking crazy. I said, guarantee you somebody with some little ass hands can get into that bitch. Like, look at my bitch fingers. I can get that shit. No, that's what I call them because they small, artist hands. Bitch fingers.
Right, Patriot. I think that's what Brad's saying.
Nice to see you.
Is that
Exactly.
it's just that nobody was taught by their parents good people skills, so not nobody, but a lot of people, when they get that fight or flight feeling, they don't know how to handle it anymore. And I mean, some people freak out and they don't even know how to cope with it to calm down, so they have these full freakouts. But that's neither here nor there. Right, yeah, Mike, yeah. Well, it says chance of thunderstorm. I don't really know if it's cloudy right now. It looks like a beautiful day outside, so I don't know. That could change, though. It's Louisiana.
Let me see it. Lift him up, son.
Pick him up like Simba. And then that circle of life. Let's go.
I believe it. It was crazy last night in Portland before I got off. I apologized. Everybody that was on last night is asleep, most likely, for the majority. And if you're not and you're here, I'm sorry I didn't get to the fur baby section. And Chad, if you rewatch this, I'm sorry that I didn't get you to call in a second time. I had one too many of the apple pie moonshines.
That's what's up. Hey, Terry.
Well, thank you for the update, Landon.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen a pink and blue plane before. What the fuck?
Holy crap. 104 in Texas yesterday. Pool felt like bathwater this morning. Holy crap.
So dumb. So dumb, about to run up here so I can
Just know we will gladly send y'all the rain from love from Tennessee. LOL. 107 is what they're calling for today. Nice and warm. Well, 10-4. Where's this feed? This feed is in Minnesota. Let's see where. Where at? Oh, crap. It's Kidrift. So, it's going to be like near Minnesota or something. It's not Minnesota. Minneapolis. It's going to be near Minneapolis or the St. Paul, Twin City area, I would assume. I know that's right, Brenda. When you got a pool to go hop in, oh yeah. 103 Southern Cali. Golly, they are baking y'all. Y'all are like some baking goods, man. Golly, man. See, here it's like a steam room, you know? It's really hot, and it's wet, and it's just sticky. It's just miserable. I'm sorry, man. I love the warmth and the heat, but dang it, man, it's so sticky, and then you get the dadgum tarantula mosquito. No, not tarantula. Pterodactyl mosquitoes that come in, and they pick you up, and they'll take the dogs away, and it's terrible, man. It's terrible. Tom, hey, man, Brofist, good to see you, brother. See y'all in about 30 minutes. Had to let the flash flood move off so I can get home. Dang. 65% humidity now. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome, Mike. Shout out to the vets, y'all. F in the chat for the vets. Show some love in the chat. Drop an F if you support our veterans.
Oh yes, I got my battery power bank connected.
Miranda, what's up? Brofist, Ashley, Brofist. Tom, there's a new channel, brother. We were live over on the new Facebook page
Get it, man.
last night. I thought I shared it, but I guess not everybody got the notification.
Appreciate it, though.
Here, just for you guys in this stream, look, I hate to plug my stuff and to bother y'all. Look, for those of y'all who care, okay, for those who want to or who get or who want to get live notifications, because I went live on this page on Facebook, kind of as like a, you know, I didn't want to just leave everybody over here who didn't get the word. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. So I went live over here today. But I'm going to start doing the nighttime streams, and the riot and the nighttime protest live streams are going to be happening on this Facebook page. For those of you on Facebook, make sure you guys go follow that Facebook page. That's not only my official backup Facebook page, but the current Facebook page we're on is like low-key shadow banned, because it's not even shadow banned. It's not banned, but Facebook let me know that because of certain comments, that the page was being seen by fewer people from here on out. So they pretty much told me that they're not going to let it be seen by more people, essentially. And so I've got the second page, and that's where I'm going to be doing the nighttime streams. So if you want to see the nighttime streams, make sure you hop on over there, like and follow that page. Follows rock, but if you really want me to have the fizz, the best thing you can do is try to like the page. At the top where the follow button is, if you look over, there's like 3 dots. You can press that 3 dots, and I think that's where the like is. I know it's so hard to find the like. I follow on YouTube as well. Yo, Wayne, Brofist, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Won't the same thing happen on the second page eventually? Nah, not if I keep it clean, man. Not if I keep it like, you know, the comments that they were referring to were in response to a spicy meme that I posted with Tom Hanks, and it was like, you know, he's saying, I don't respect people who don't wear masks, and the comment says like, I don't respect people who are on Mr. I didn't kill myself's flight log, if you get my meaning. And then some people had dropped some links that got my channel flagged. And so yeah, please guys, there are no neo-Nazis that I'm aware of on this page, and you know, try not to talk about those. You know, or definitely don't make any association with yourself on those pages. That's not welcome here. I don't want any extremist groups up in my Facebook. I'm trying to be centered and non-divided here. The meme was totally fine, Michael. They actually were not mad about the meme. It were certain comments in the comment section of that meme that got it flagged. So it's no big deal. I'm working currently on trying to get Facebook to understand that I am not a part of an extremist group. I do not support any extremist groups, and I'm simply here to try to give as an unbiased, maybe slightly right-leaning take as I'm trying to be as centered as possible. I don't subscribe to either party. However, I'm not an anarchist. I do believe in some government, very small government. This is how I describe it. My political views are as follow. I say that I'm politically homeless. My wife says that I'm a libertarian that frequently runs away from home. So I just get the whole, the whole thing. It's hard for me to have friends right now because they either disagree with half of what I say, or not half of what I say. I disagree with half of what they say, or you know what I mean? Other way around. So I can barely be friends with anyone right now. Pretty much everyone hates me because I feel this way or that way about one thing or another, Pin your other page, Landon. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I wish it could be just that simple, Landon, you're American. I wish it was just that straightforward. I wish we could come together under something. But people are so addicted to finding their corner and joining their team that the divide and conquer idiom, it works so well with Americans because we have a two-party system and we've been tricked into it. And little did we know the whole time they were turning the two parties against each other. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I get distracted. I hear my Jaeger boy. He is barking, and it makes me think that somebody's here outside. Let me just get on over there.
It's break time at the moment, everyone.
Snacks, please. We need water and snacks. Derek, can you guys figure out where the stuff is? Gary, where are you?
I'm gonna go and try to find Terry for y'all.
Landon, feel your pain. Had family barbecue yesterday with only watching family. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, everybody that's heading over to that page. You are your own man. Well, thank you. But you see, hardcore lefties will come in here and they'll be like, with all the words and the isms and the bad things that I am, and they don't even know me. And it's like, because I look like I look, and because I have an American eagle and a flag behind me, and I'm macho, I guess, they're like right-wing, alt-right, crazy, and that sucks, man, because you didn't even give me a chance, And then, the Republicans that you would think, listen, if I say this or that that's critical to this or that, it's like I'm as bad as a lefty or something, and it's terrible. Well, thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Some people asked me to pin it at the bottom so that they could like and follow as well. I'll be the first to admit election years bring out the worst in me. I think they're divisive like that, though. I think they bring out the worst in many, many, many people. And it really is. It's even hard for me because I do have right-leaning tendencies. I relate with the right more, so it's like, well, shit, I guess I'm going to have to pick a corner. And then some nights I'll be in these emotional tangents where you would, I'm basically like, it's okay, though. I can recenter myself and drop all that worldly BS, because that's what it really is when it boils right down to it. That's man's system, and that's the world's system. And I'm not a part of that, and I'm not crazy for thinking like that. That's not me saying that I reject your reality and I substitute my own. That says that I'm a part of God's kingdom first.
How you feeling, my brother?
Number one, just so everybody can know where I stand, is that I'm with the Most High. I'm with Him first.
I got the telling when the land.
Then
yeah, I was like,
I go down to, I'm an
you
American. I'm a husband. I'm a father. And then we start getting into political stuff. That is how that's the foundation I stand on. Oh, hey, babe. Yeah. Hey, baby. I don't know how to greet you in chat, honey. I guess I'll just, because I'd like bro fist, sister fist, and then what's the wife? Mwah. I love you. I love you. You're all so sleepy. Go to bed. But just for me taking a Christian stance to some lefties makes me extremely right, which is wrong.
Because you're little and it would be cute.
Sexy face, sweetie pop, sugar bear. I love my sexy face, sweetie pop, sugar bear.
You're not too far. What's happening, brother? Nice to see y'all again, man. I'm about to go over here and blaze real quick and shit. I have everybody's area.
Same here, Brad. Same exact thing here, my brother. Same exact thing. My dad is a titan of industry, a capitalist, Republican statist, American flag holding, and then my mom is a yoga instructor and a vegetarian, and what are you going to do? It's all good, guys. It's all good. I got love for everybody. That's all I'm trying to say. And because I've got love for everybody, one side seems to think that I really hate or something. I'm with you, Brad. Fiercely independent. Fiercely independent. Mama. Tiff says she's a hippie. In the best way possible, though, man. In the best ways. Love you, babe. I am sorry about this stream interrupting all the time. Whoa. What's up, YouTube? Do I still have YouTube chat? What's up, guys? I'm sorry.
Turn my brightness down. Let's go. We're off.
Hold on.
Papa was a copper, Mama was a hippie. Right? Yeah.
Hold on. We're still on a break.
Tiff works part-time with my parents at their property. They have a little bed and breakfast that has a couple of cabins out in the woods. And Tiff is out cleaning some cabins after some guests have stayed in them. But I guess you could probably call it gallivanting. I'm supposed to be sleeping, and I'm breaking rules. But
Fuck yeah.
what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Mercado was live earlier, and his stream kept failing on me. His stream was unreliable, so I quit using it. But I'll go look for it. Mercado Media.
All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Loading and getting in the car.
My belly is starting to growl, kind of like I'm hungry. Jonathan says, damn, that sounds nice. Cabins in the woods. Well, listen, not to gloat or sound boastful, okay? Don't take me the wrong way on this, okay? But just to add to that wonderful little fantasy of cabins in the woods, now picture a river just behind the cabin, trickling by, you know. It's one of the best places ever. Oh, no, I'm not there to feed you. Oh. No, that's okay, babe. I got some leftovers that I'm gonna probably munch down on here in a bit.
He was trying to meet you. She ain't listening to me.
Hey, I get a couple pics of the kid real quick.
We get it together every time we can. Mississippi River can't keep us apart. Too much love in the Louisiana heart.
I'll walk up ahead a little bit. I'll sit underneath that shade up there, and then we can watch the march walk past.
All right. So both of these are in the Minnesota area, I believe.
Amber, can you put a case of water in your car? Y'all, give it to her, honey.
Oh, long story for another night, Miranda. Where did you and Tiff meet? We'll do a couples question and answer live stream.
We can be ready to start leaving.
That's a long story. That's a long
It's
story.
like, no. They coordinate with the police department of transportation in their cities to do this, and it's people that are going around barriers
It
and
is a
around
hot day
roadblocks. Like this one.
It is the best day
Joe.
to get out and do something.
So it's like, not only are you an
Different
idiot,
for
but
once.
you're...
Oh, I'm in love. Can I live there? Ruby Gypsy. I don't know.
Moving through. I'm gonna go across the
What's
street.
up?
So you guys can see
What's
it.
up, Never?
Get across the street real quick.
Bro fist, sister fist. I don't want to gender you. Never meant to fade.
Oh, I'm in a sign. It's a parking lot right now. I'm about to go to the streets. My tummy is hurting. That's because I haven't eaten anything yet. Eat. Whatever.
Checking in this sunny Pacific Northwest morning. Man, that sounds awesome. What an awesome way to pop in. What's up, Roz, man? What do we have today?
Some people, are you gonna stick around while I'm walking over here? And the
I
group's
think it's
hanging
a
out?
protest, and it's
you
just
like, get back to the
a
protest?
good peaceful march.
I'm gonna test some patience in some people
I
today.
think it's in the Minnesota,
patient enough to
Minneapolis
see where
area,
we're
but I
going.
can't be positive about the Minneapolis part. I'm pretty sure it's in Minnesota.
make
It's both.
attention
We're
spans
watching
great
Andrew
again, go
Marcado
around
on the left,
in the
and we're
United
watching
States.
Kidrift on the right.
I thought I was bigger than the car, but obviously I'm short fuck.
We need an unspecified
Kids
singles
my
group.
age.
done.
That's why dating sucks.
No, that could get weird quick. I don't know.
It's like I'm somebody that's in the moment and where I'm
Cat
at.
scratch fever.
And oftentimes, people my age, you know, and older, they're not here. They're somewhere else, but they're in their mind, frame of mind. Practicing self-awareness and just being able to be in the moment is.
The guy who walked 1,000 miles is ending his walk in the area where George Floyd died. No way. No way. Thank you for the update, George, man. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Tracy, so they're about to move on anyways.
Or is it,
Exactly, and the people that can't be out here too, because of the virus or whatever,
I hear you, Brenda.
Whatever.
I hear you.
That's why your viewership is so important. But I'm hoping people that, you know, there are people out here that are immune compromised, guys. They're just taking extra safety risks.
Just to note, it
they're
might
putting
be
their life
something
at
to
risk.
you guys.
Yeah,
It's not really a big deal to
That
me.
means something.
That some of the protesters are armed. That's not a big
You
deal
do
to
the
me.
same. Please
Second
do
Amendment
what you're comfortable with. Don't let anyone else
should be
dictate your own
normalized.
life.
It should be totally normal. We should
But there
not
are
have
definitely-
such
I've talked
a
to
call
people
the
that
cops
are,
culture where
have concerns
just because
for
you
the
see
virus, but are
someone
still
open
here.
carrying a rifle, if you see them
I've
open
been out
carrying a
around
rifle
people
in an
since
aggressive
April, so
manner,
I
I
have
understand.
concern for myself
But if they're
with the
just
virus.
carrying it across their chest,
I get my family
okay,
members
and
or
it's
whatever
just
sick.
safely right there, it should be completely
Me
normal. You have no
personally,
reason to
I
call.
give a shit
You
less
know,
about the
that's
virus,
a
but
right.
it's other
We
people that
have
do,
the
so.
right to do that. But if they can trick us into thinking, no, bad, you know, if it makes you uncomfortable, carry your own. You have the right. Carry your own if you're worried about someone going cray-cray. I don't worry so much about the cray-cray stuff. You know why? That's because I don't let the terrible atrocities that have happened, the shootings across the country that have happened, not all of them do I immediately go to the conspiracy theory, but I do, unfortunately, most law-abiding gun owners don't even fathom using a weapon for anything other than self-defense. They are not an instrument to carry out an evil will. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, most people that carry a gun on the day-to-day, they got their head on their shoulders, okay? They're thinking ahead, you know what I mean? Can you pay a mercenary to do a job? Oh snap.
Terry
You can
wants
pay
a safety
people to
meeting?
go to
That
other
would be
countries,
something. I don't
like
know, though,
from
guys.
here to go over there to like do something just so that you don't have to send in your military to do it?
We're not here.
Oh snap.
We're not here to take anything away from him.
Okay.
This
So I
is
wonder
just,
if you could pay those same mercenaries to come over
for
here
us
and
to
do
be a part of
something.
it, even though none of us
I
have
wonder
walked 3,000 miles
if it
long.
furthers an agenda to make
We're able
people
to be a part of it
afraid
with
of
him.
rifles and stuff, you know, and tricking them into thinking that it's a bad thing so that we can eventually take them away. I don't know, man. I may have started to dabble into the conspiracies a little too early. I apologize.
Avoid intersections. That's a good move right there. Intersections are a danger zone for people that are idiots. Share this out, guys. As we get closer, start sharing it.
I worry that you guys have too much of my volume and not enough of the protest.
It's Sunday.
But then
we're
I
in church
worry
right
when
now.
you have the protest volume. How do y'all hear me right now? Can y'all hear me okay?
Praise God.
Start that again.
Praise God. It's Sunday.
Thank you for the update,
Do I
babe.
need no building to go to church?
Hurl. Second run.
Roz, thank you for the
Okay, there too, it's
update.
38.
Roz says, the gun owners I know are serious about safety They aren't silly jack wagons. I've seen well-seasoned gun owners take guns away from dipsticks at ranges. No joke. You better believe it. You better believe it, because I bring my children to the range that I go to, and if I see you acting like a jackass, muzzling a loaded weapon or any unloaded weapon, and no trigger discipline, and you look like you don't practice safety, we got a problem. Okay, because you're putting me at risk, and I'm here for a recreational task to train myself in case I need to defend myself, and to teach my children to defend themselves if they ever need to. Okay, and at least to start normalizing them so that they're familiar with guns, so that if they ever need to use one, they don't hurt themselves or accidentally someone else.
So, Mike, if you're watching this, bro,
last night was Saturday night, so.
Brofist, Tom, thank you for that. Thank you, everybody, for the update. It's good. Volume is good. Nope, your volume is just okay. The protest is louder. Teresa, we'll see you in a bit.
How far are we now? I'd say probably an hour and 15.
Oh, this actually traffic.
Don't slow it down now. Don't stop. No, people have momentum. Bad idea. Bad idea. Now walk. There you go. People have a momentum. You don't want to keep slowing the momentum.
I'm sorry, guys. I get real preachy when it comes to the Second Amendment. I take that stuff very seriously because I feel threatened that it's trying to be taken away, and that there are active agendas tricking people into thinking that it's wrong or something, man. And I have a family. I've got too much to lose to want to have any political. So I'm not some, you just can't loop all the gun. You can't loop. You can't punish everybody for a few crazy asses. I don't even care if I don't care if it's 1,000 crazy asses. You can't punish. Let's see, we got 350 million Americans. We got 140 million gun owners. So you're going to punish 140 million gun owners because, Anyway, I get too preachy about it. I'm sorry.
Portland
I'm sorry.
Avenue. This is literally a straight shot there now. We're in Portland. We're not even that far. Probably about a mile, about 3.5, yeah.
I get preachy about a lot, I guess, don't I?
Hey, thanks for your
mini golf right here. Y'all, who trying to go mini golfing?
Good to see another veteran
you.
here.
Get my white stat stuff, boy. No. There you go.
That's what a veteran biker looks like.
Beautiful day, everyone.
And Landon for being on. You brighten my day.
That's Simps for Trump.
And nights, always.
Simps for Trump.
Tom, love you, brother. Bro fisted. Go ahead.
Veterans
it's not weird, man.
Defend this
Bro
country no
fist.
matter what your
We're in a
Thank you
man
for being here, my man.
Okay, whatever you're gonna call it, because all the big trees on each side.
You get sent to war,
the wind
whether
is
it's a
drifting down the
Republican
middle.
president or a Democrat president.
That's exactly right,
I'm
Ryan.
ensuring as a veteran
Delta Airline.
Holding my obligation to the country. This is a First Amendment thing right here.
We can ride.
Freedom of speech, baby. I fought for those.
Carry every day. Pulling my firearm on someone is the very last thing I would ever want to do. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
A lot of veterans have seen both a Republican.
I don't want to end someone's life because of a bad decision. I don't want to make a final call because you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad month or a bad year.
Enduring Freedom, Iraqi Freedom.
I don't want to end someone because they've got a problem or a wound in their heart or their mind and they're attacking me physically. I don't want to have to make that call. But bet that I'm prepared to do so. I've got a little girl. I've got a son. I've got reasons I got to stick around. I got to be here. Don't make it a situation where it's between you or me going home. don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Minnesota Veterans for Cannabis. I'd be with that. That's what I was gonna do with my life actually before all this. If you're just joining, so I've been in the Army for almost oh shit, I'm gonna be 8 years now. It'll be 8 years in October, maybe 9, no, 8. 4 of those are active duty. The rest of this time I've been in the reserves to fulfill my full 8-year obligation. You have an option after your active duty time, whether you want to go to the reserves, guard, or just go to the inactive side. I went to the reserves. And I was going to go to school. I was in school full time to become a licensed alcohol and drug counselor, because veterans get pills and all types of things like candy, which can oftentimes lead to a bad path of other drug use. So I was gonna be I wanted to work with veterans and be a veteran that helps other veterans, and it turns out that more veterans are out here right now than I thought, including Eric Greatwood, who's another streamer who is also a veteran from Portland, Oregon. How many people would you say there are walking? Let's give you, so this is the front, guys. I'm just up front next to Terry because I gotta keep moving, I gotta keep walking, but that's all the way down Portland now. It's almost, I bet you, as we get closer to the sanctuary, Portland Avenue is just, the entire Portland Avenue is just gonna be, it's gonna be people.
Still in Portland Avenue?
That's why, I mean, I'm telling you what, guys, at the last Trump rally, there were more people outside. I'm sorry, I don't know. And people that support the president are vehemently against mask wearing. This is just factual things. Vehemently against mask wearing, and don't like stay-at-home orders. But I guess when it matters, they're nowhere to be found.
That's why I'm always out.
I don't know. But if they were there, we go
no
talk
matter
to them.
what.
This isn't even a political event. So when the actual Democratic DNC events happen, we'll go to those too, just like we went to the Trump rally. And we were gonna go to the last Trump rally, but it was postponed. Otherwise we would be there, probably be heading home. But my intention on today would have been get home and run to the sanctuary to be able to record Terry's arrival, but again, everything happens for a reason. Trump postponed his rally, and I've been able to be here on the march instead with Terry, and I got to meet him yesterday. Yep. Eric literally advertises Veterans for Peace every single time he holds up his sign before he goes live every time.
That was the language.
Guys, go
Just
check
Portland
that article
Avenue,
out.
okay,
Miranda
Park Avenue. All right, we'll
posted
do
if
it
you
now. We're
want.
in the daytime.
In my
There's
opinion,
there's so
Miranda,
many
no
people, and
offense, it's a
there's
bit too
sheriffs, and
polarizing.
the
It
Minneapolis
definitely
Police
seems
Department's
like
here
it's a
too, so.
geared,
I mean, if someone's gonna try
agenda-driven.
anything crazy,
You got to pay
that'd be
attention.
probably the last thing
I
they
know
ever did.
we got to spread word and stuff like that. I understand, and I'm here. You have my platform. You have my chat
Portland
to share a
Avenue
link.
As we
I
get
just
closer,
I don't want to
there will
post
be
it up right now.
thousands and
because
thousands more
it
that
looks
join
like it's
the already
trying to get
thousands
the
of
right
people in the
pissed off
streets.
at Black Lives Matter, in my opinion. And I don't know, man. I'm right now. I'm just tired, so I'm
don't
not
know,
trying to get
supporters
super.
of the president, maybe do your own marches. It's entirely possible for you to do that.
No, it's okay. I was gonna put it in my pocket.
No one's saying you can't.
Appreciate it though.
YouTube, if you guys would like the link, it's
So this is East 61st Street, Portland Avenue.
I can get it over there. It appears to be divisive. No.
Hey, how you doing?
I didn't. Did I say I don't think it really happened? Of course I think it happened, man. I didn't say anything about it not happening. What I'm saying is things can happen, okay? And then media can take what happened and word it in a way that pisses off one group to complete
most
an
of my
agenda.
audience aren't even Democrats. And most of the people
To-
in this
to
march
further
here
an
aren't even
agenda.
Democrats. You silly,
That's
silly,
all I'm
sillies.
saying. I didn't say it didn't happen.
The news is the ones that are convincing you that it's Republicans and Democrats.
Hey,
It's
Jonathan,
fucking
thank you for
sports
being
over
here, man. Bro fist.
I see that junk news you keep watching. Spoon feeding you. Talking points.
That's absolutely
Oh,
right.
That's
You'll
my
never
other favorite
defuse a
too. I had
situation
family
with a
members texting
firearm.
me. I had people
That's not what it's
commenting.
for.
So when my family and people
It's
that I
not
don't
to
know from around
scare
world
the
are commenting
person
the same talking
and
points,
to,
that's how I know the news
raise
gave
your
it to
power level. What it does
They're saying the
is
same
it
things.
kills people if you
Ooh, free
choose
grill.
for
George
it
Floyd's
to.
past came out
So
at the same time from
if you know,
my family and
you should
people
have
from the
you should be
comments, so I'm like, oh,
working preemptively
Jason,
before you
right
get
there.
into an
Bad news story for
altercation.
you.
You should already be working on de-escalation skills
Nobody-
and trying
I wanna
to
go
get
get some
things
Dairy Queen
calm
all
Free thinking,
and you know
self-awareness.
show a posture
Ability
that's
to
like,
think for
hey,
yourself,
I'm not a
yourself.
threat to you. You know, this is a very good posture when you put both hands up and out like
Ability
that.
to
It's like,
talk to
hey,
people.
whoa,
Let's make that great
hey,
again.
you know, let's calm down here. You should be de-escalating
Ability to just be in the
verbally
moment. Let's
and,
make
and
that great
trying,
again.
you know, because if it goes to the firearm, you don't pull the firearm out
This Dairy Queen, I would
unless
get
you're,
some.
you know,
Really-
going to use it.
Yeah. We don't have too much time. I need something cold, bro. Hold on. Hey, this speedway is open. Let's go. We're going
Well, here
into
we
an
are,
open
Miranda. You just reported it. Thank you so much. From our pundit over in the
I got
Facebook
something
chat,
quick.
Miranda. She's got a link. Feel free. Feel free. Check
Is it
that link
closed?
out, guys.
Damn, they closed it?
I apologize. I'm tired and just
That's
a
some
little
shit
bit
right there.
exhausted in some certain areas, and I'm just not wanting to get into.
Why would you close it?
You know, there was also like a child that got hurt last night that I didn't want to cover in Portland. Okay, no, it's not that I'm, you know, trying to.
Never mind. We can't
look,
go into that speedway.
There are some subjects. If I pull that up and I start talking about it, it's going to affect me, and I might not come out of that slump. Okay.
So
And
we
so
can't-
I'm just going to avoid it right now. But you have my platform. You have my chat. You know, you just spread it. Feel free to post that link again for those who didn't get it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, but watching those videos, I'm allowing a certain thing. I'm allowing a certain violence and attitude and spirit into my life by watching that video or watching something terrible be done to somebody.
Finish
I don't
it up,
want
bro.
to further be desensitized, or I don't want my emotions or my, you know, I'm going to stay sovereign.
This is
and the
nothing
way
new
that I'm
either.
going to do that
What
is
I
to
do.
choose to not look at it right now. I appreciate the update. I now have the
Things are gonna
information.
change.
I know what happened. I know why it happened. And I don't have to see anything terrible, you know, to become emotionally charged or to become, you know, anyway.
Don't have time. Don't
Yes,
have time.
Gordon,
Don't
thank
have
you for
time.
being here. This is
Yeah, don't have
a
time.
BLM march
Sorry.
in Minnesota.
later.
I'm not exactly sure what area.
Just have to get
We're
more
following
water out of
Andrew
the way.
Marcado
She
on the
walking around with
left,
that
and we're
piece.
following Kid Drift
She
on
got
the
that
right.
peacekeeper.
There's a lot of business these places could have right now. People, thousands of people in the street, your businesses, man, people be running in there right now. Get something to drink, something to eat. If you have a business along this march, man, what an opportunity. Snack squad.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for being here, Gordon. Okay. Everything looks peaceful. It looks peaceful. They are armed, but I don't see anyone necessarily that's doing anything offensive with a firearm.
Oh yeah, that's icy.
Yes.
That's clean right there. I ain't never seen one of these in
It's easy
fucking
when you're by
Minnesota
yourself
before.
and you have thousands of
I
people
like the design. I've
walking
seen
with
the
you.
actual, the motorcycle, but not this
I get it.
particular one. Custom made, right?
It's tough to navigate with
Custom
like
made,
two
huh?
people following you
Yeah.
and I'm with my camera.
Queen
Yeah.
on board. Hey, I love that.
You know, guys, I am
Right,
subject
exactly.
to
I'm
be
trying to get there.
incorrect.
It's been a long.
I don't have the most
You've been
accurate
doing this since
sources.
June 2nd.
I can only go based off of what I
feel
can
it.
gather during the stream. The only reason I
I'll be
said that
back
this
later.
was Black
Hopefully
Lives
you don't miss
Matter
it.
is because they are carrying flags, and some of their shirts say Black Lives Matter. Some of the flags say Black Lives Matter, and some of their shirts and some of their signs. If you look right there on the right screen, there are some flags. One's a marijuana flag. Another one says Black Lives Matter. There's a sign that says Black Lives Matter. That's the only reason I assumed it was Black Lives Matter. This is in Minnesota. I'm not exactly sure where.
There's Terry right there, guys. He's got the headband on. There he is.
Exactly, Brad.
You just made it right.
I'm not afraid around guns, guys. Why would I be afraid around them?
Tacos!
I'm not afraid at all.
Let me go get some tacos. Excuse me,
Good.
excuse me,
Second
excuse me,
Amendment's
excuse me.
for
Coming through,
everybody.
coming through, coming through. Tacos!
Taco truck. We got a
Last time I
taco
checked,
truck.
There's no clause in the Second Amendment saying Republicans only, or Democrats only, or certain race
It's not
of
gonna be
people
fast
only.
enough. I promise you.
Second Amendment's for everybody.
I was
It's
happy as
for
shit. I
everybody.
said tacos. Dude said it's gonna be a minute. I'm like, nah, man. Ruined my mood, bro. Tacos. Let's believe that. 66 in Portland.
So we're on East 60th Street in Oakland.
Landon, actually a
What's up,
lot of
Victoria?
the quote-unquote AR-15s that I have seen at these
So, guys, we do take
these marches and,
donations.
demonstrations
description.
have actually
Not
been
the comments, I
22
usually
long
pin them in the
rifle
comments, but I'll just throw them on the
AR-15s. When I just
Whether
saw
it's a
it,
penny or a dollar.
the rifle with the guy on top of the red truck, I
The
actually
donation of your
thought it
time
was
is
an
all I
airsoft
require.
gun. When I saw the Black
all that's ever
Panthers
required.
or the
There's no
NFCA
paywall.
or whatever you want to
There's
call
no
them,
subscription fee to
a
get
lot of
this
their
live
AR-15
stream.
rifles were actually chambered in
Donation money
22,
goes
and
back
for the
into the
non-gun
efforts.
people in the crowd, 22 is actually a
doing with the
very
media.
small caliber.
My equipment.
My
New
5-year-old
shoes.
daughter
To be able to keep
has
walking,
and
'cause these shoes are
can
done.
shoot a 22 rifle. My son,
That's what they go
my
to.
10-year-old son, is an expert
We
in
raise
Why are
money
they
for
stopping
people
again?
who
rifle.
meet
It's a
along
very
the way.
small caliber.
Javier,
It has
probably
little
just
to
gonna go buy
no
another
Nose and
rifle
nose.
from Best Buy and ship it myself because USPS. I don't know what happened with it, and I don't have time to
Just,
keep dealing
just
with them
thought
on
I
the
would
phone.
know.
Gonna get my Anna a rig that we talked to yesterday.
Almost 1,500 now.
She was really into the little cell phone rig that we have. She said, "Is that for YouTube?" It can be.
I
Rub off
agree
your
with
lens?
you,
Okay.
Lloyd, and that's my argument when people say that 380 is not enough. I say, okay, well,
Is that better?
you still wouldn't want to get hit by one, would you?
Portland could use some more community leaders.
Let's see.
Here's an organization. I don't know if shouting at the police does it.
Let's see.
In Minnesota, I know we just
Brenda, I'm not
they tried
sure
once, honk if you're with us.
what
One
you're
cop
saying
didn't.
here.
haven't seen the
But that
marching gauge.
is, I don't know what that is.
With,
Auto
police
reload
sense.
15 rounds has nothing to do
Police
with AR-15.
are out
That's
age,
not what
so
it
it's like,
stands
what can you
for.
really say?
That sounds like some mainstream media
He's like,
news
"You're not fast
BS.
enough."
Fake
Now, in
bullcrap.
Portland, do we know if the police would have
AR
to guide
actually
a
stands
march?
for Armalite, which is the original
I don't know.
name
They're a
of the
different type of
company
police
that
department.
originally designed the AR-15.
I watched some of their.
I really don't know
press
what the
conferences with
15
police chief, and it's like,
stands
what are you
for.
talking about?
I'm going to be honest with you,
And I'm not
but
even from there.
it doesn't stand for auto reload 15
That's sad.
rounds.
And you
That
have people from out of your own
is-
state. Like here, I live in Minnesota. I was
Here.
That's where I live. I'm safe.
We're not that far now.
But maybe I'm maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. It's hard for me to pick up context. My chat combines YouTube and Facebook chat, so it's very hard for me to understand context
Grandma's like, "I
because
wish it was doing
there
this,
are all
but
different
this too."
conversations happening. So,
Now we're
and
on
Gordon,
Chicago
you're
Avenue.
good, dude. You're good, man. As long as you're
Just
not
straight
like
ahead,
coming
this is
here
the- this
and
is
like
the-
calling
so
me, you know,
Chicago Avenue
don't
ends
don't
there.
label me, man, because I'm
And,
not.
Chicago Avenue turns into
you know,
George Floyd.
I'm not trying to make a stand or say
See, we're
anyone
gonna-
is
this is
wrong
the
or
final
anything
street,
like that,
so
man,
Chicago
'cause
Avenue, we're taking all the way
you're not
up
going to be
to
able to hear from
Sanctuary.
me if you know if all we do is lash out at
think
each
it's the
other and
lens.
tell each other that we're stupid and it doesn't matter.
Is the camera quality good,
We're not
guys?
going to get anywhere, you know.
Can you guys see clear?
Cycle for 1 hour, I do 15.
But you know, I try to come to the center. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I'm basically, I consider myself
really hope it's
politically
not the
homeless.
I don't
My
know
wife
if
says
it's
that I'm a
standing here or
libertarian that runs away from home.
Is the feet okay?
Oh, cool. Bro fist, Gordon, you rock. Thank you so much, man. You rock.
This is
I love that.
life.
We can do. If it's blurry, I'm
I
sorry.
need my green mask. No.
Someone, Janet says it's all good. So close out your thing and come back.
Can you slow down?
Close out the stream, open it back up. It should be okay. It's just a little blurry occasionally. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, it's gonna happen. There's a lot of people here, so
Sync,
cell phone
sync,
jam.
brother.
There's a lot of people
Bro
close
fist, man.
next to
Good
each
to
other,
see
cell
you.
phone
Good to
signal's
see you.
tough. So that's why I always stay away from people because I don't want the feed to cut. So I always walk to the side. Yeah, it's good now. I see that some people say it's good. So if it's not good, just refresh it.
Back here, Alex.
Make sure there's a settings wheel. Make sure it's in 340p. Facebook doesn't stream in high definition yet. I don't know why. But we don't have streaming capability for high definition yet in Facebook. But I'm hoping, hey Mark, hopefully you notice a lot of people are using your platform for streaming, so it'd be nice for some better streaming tools. Anybody works at Facebook that watches these things, that'd be great. Maybe some streaming ability for high definition, like I said, would be awesome. Putting it in widescreen allows for people to watch it on their television, so if you have a television, you can cast this to your TV.
Karen, that's an excellent question. I don't know. I assume
Yeah.
it's just a part of a
And this is the smaller phone too, guys. I
like
missed
a,
the
like
big
a
phone.
parade route would
The
be
big
down
phone
here in
had
New
a better-
Orleans.
better,
We're
camera
very
quality, I
accustomed to the to people marching in the
streaming.
street. This is a
It's good
very
now, okay,
normal
good.
thing for us. We hold all kinds of parades down here in Louisiana. New Orleans culture. We'll parade out in the streets. We'll party for anything down here. You
Good
give
now,
us a
perfect.
reason, and
Alright.
we'll pour a shot.
Sweet.
So.
Yeah, 360p. Yeah,
You know,
that's
I
junk.
assume they charted out a map of where they were
yeah.
going to go, and
I wish
this
it was out
just
there. I'd be
on,
gone, huh?
on
YouTube,
that,
you can
that,
stream in
I
720.
guess.
My legs will feel good.
You can
Oh, my
upload
ass
videos
was hurt,
in 4K. I uploaded a video. I took a video in 4K. That was cool.
Maybe sync, maybe. You'll have to forgive me. I only got like an hour of
Another good
sleep.
go-to is always your TV.
So that when I
Your TV, I mean, your
My
phone, if
memory
you
is
hold it
not so
vertically
good,
and watch it,
so I
the stream,
apologize.
the camera quality is gonna be
Shannon,
good because
Sister
it's compressed
Fist,
to
what's
that
up?
little
We
video
are in
on the top,
Minnesota for sure.
to the top,
Which
yeah, the top
town
fourth
exactly, I
screen,
can't be
so
positive, but what I
it'll
can
look
tell
good,
you
but then
is
when you turn it
that
sideways,
we are
it'll
following
blur.
Andrew Mercado Media
that
on the
hill.
left and Kid
Hopefully
Drift
Facebook will fix
on the
that.
right.
trials and tribulations and shit.
There's clearly
maybe-
a want
This
for
is the
type
true
of
test.
media, so
Mabear or Maybear.
Facebook has to be seeing
If I
the
didn't
amount of people
answer,
watching.
Exactly.
if you
Live
didn't
streams
hear
now.
I tell everybody,
where
you
we
can't get
are,
out
just
here,
let me know.
Join the stream.
There would be
No problem, Shannon. Thank you for
That's,
being here.
yeah, that's
It would be silly
some
not
sage.
to. Or they would be choosing not. They would be choosing not to do anything about it. Yeah. I know. Yeah, man. You said Chevrolet legs. No. Yeah. You're there getting your dogs are barking.
That's a great point, babe.
Yes, sir.
That's a great point.
I have a friend that absolutely hates that.
Yeah, I heard that too, Karen.
My
I
live
heard
went out
that
on
too.
Portland. The Portland live went out. My live's good right now. I'm so good. Yeah. Oh, on Portland it went out? Like when I was there? Or like right now? The woman in the blue shirt. Oh. Oh, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know the lady in the blue. I'll never find it. Was it? No. I don't know who she's talking about. There's too many people. She said something about a Portland stream, so I don't know.
Come on TV.
I'm here. I'm not
Cosmic.
watching other streams right now.
What's up? Good to see you, Bro Fist.
Of course. There's the
I bet
news
you that's the
helicopter.
best view too. Look at the
So, yeah,
motherfuckers
news
right in the
wanted
middle
a piece
staring
of
at
this,
us.
but they didn't want any piece of it.
Like, Paul,
Until
get that
now.
shot.
So they work. Just pay attention. Just
Yeah,
pay
she's
attention to
asking
how
me,
this is
like,
gonna
fucking
happen when
Sean
we
or
get in there.
Fucking Frank or some shit. Just joking. No, I'm pretty sure.
East 57th in Chicago. Share this stream out, guys. As we get closer and as we approach, start hitting that share button. Not multiple times, though. Don't do it multiple times. Within an hour, you might be blocked for spam, so don't do that. But once an hour.
King, what's up? Bro Fist, good to see you.
Any
like it's
groups that
Channel
you're a
5.
part of on Facebook that allow
like a
sharing
5
to
on
like things like this, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, that's a 5. Always want to show up at the end, but not at the beginning. I know for sure.
Oh my gosh. I just balanced my vape.
Exactly. It's all about the
I know
ratings,
that doesn't
but
mean
never about
anything
the
to
work.
y'all. I'll take a picture
You know
of
what I'm
it.
saying?
be
You
all
can't
the
put
way
the
down
work in
Portland
without the
Avenue
rating shit.
At this point, we're in the front of the march, and when we get to George Floyd Square, I'm gonna put a stool down. But this is
Yeah, that's 5 for sure.
They had George Floyd Park right there, but they took it off.
share, perfect. That's all it takes,
That's
guys.
fucked up.
I've already given him credit, but a
Cause
big
they booty hurt.
social media content creator
Look,
shared
Mom.
my stream
Come on TV,
on one
Mom.
of the first few days, and blessed me with the following
Martrunas, let's go.
that we've been able to develop.
Marchy.
Boom.
And so that can happen for anybody. That's how going viral happens.
Boom. It's balancing.
So I've learned the value of that
right
share button.
now. I know that's like no big deal, but
So I say the donation of your time is all I'm gonna ever need. I wasn't in this for the money to begin with, and it's not like I'm putting money away for retirement for this
it's
either.
still balancing.
Everything that I get's going straight back into what you're watching
in the
right now on
front,
your cell phone.
You look at me, look at the
Or your
hands in
TV.
the front.
It's not balancing anymore.
Yeah.
I bumped it.
You can see the camera rotating.
Joe, you rock, man. Bro fist.
Put that fist up. Left fist in the air.
Left fist, Terry.
Left fist in the air.
Let's give them something to look at, he says.
Put that fist up. Left fist in the air.
Talking to the news helicopter. The news is done, bro. I'm telling you guys, the news is exposed. Mainstream news
Chad,
is
good
fucked.
to see you, brother.
I'm just saying that right now.
Earlier in the show,
The
I didn't know if
mainstream
you were
news is
here or
completely
not yet,
fucked.
but I wanted to apologize about
And it's
last
no,
night
nobody to
not
blame
being
but
able
themselves.
to go on a little longer and let you call back in a second time. I did want to let you call back in. I felt like it was rude how you got off the phone. I was like, oh man, I didn't mean
TV
to,
wants
like,
to buy him,
not that you were
Okay,
being
when we
rude.
start
I felt
walking
like
in, I'll
I
walk
was
next
being
to him.
rude, and at the same time,
They have no choice but to see
anyway,
this,
anyway.
It's Kowalski's
I
market.
was like, dang it, but I had
We got
I
20
think,
bucks.
one too many apple pie moonshine shots, and yeah. Mitchell live. Mitchell? Who is Mitchell? Where is that live on, Angie? Is that on Facebook?
That's TV and Terry right there. TV, the man to his left in the screen, has been following him in the vehicle.
Every knee shall bow. Da, da, da. Every tongue shall
Here comes that hurdle, that hill right there.
Mitchell, Mitchell. Live? Question mark? No question mark. I'm just saying. Where is Mitchell live? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. See, this is the division that I was talking about.
A black guy in South Carolina, what do you have to say about that? What? I never said, this has nothing to do with race, you dumbass. What the fuck? You thought he was such a badass too. He said, what do you have to say about a black Republican in South Carolina? Black people can be pieces of shit too, you dummy. Fuck you.
Thank you so much for that, Angie. Sister
Just away from the noise, I guess.
That's the thing that civil conversations and have debates and you know what? I present my point and present yours.
Miranda, I find that offensive. I have far more tattoos than that guy. I'm just kidding. I don't find it offensive.
The news likes to pick and choose what to report based off of the following they have. I could give a fuck less. I have people from both political affiliations that watch mine because I don't care about either one now. But the mainstream news is a part of that
I think you
system.
made two good points right there. Number one,
LOL.
in this type of scenario, in my opinion, this is not the best time to have a
In
conversation
Athens,
to
Alabama,
get
so
to an
proud.
understanding. Because I know there's something centered going on here, and people counter
Terry
protesting
brought
that,
some
of
of that
course.
Southern
And
love up here
the only thing
in
that is going to
Minnesota.
happen is two things: seed planting
guys can
and a
see
lot of
it.
yelling in faces.
Manifesting.
I think
Southern
from my
love, Southern
perspective, not that I think, but
hospitality.
like the people here are
It's a
just
real
trying to get
thing.
people to understand.
People from the South.
And I'll ask you, do you know why we're saying Black Lives Matter?
I went to my friend's house in the South, and I thought he was going to offer me a whole bedroom. I'm like, bro, thank you.
I don't know why the audio. See, here's the problem. Can I explain something to everybody real quick?
We're up the hill.
Real quick, I'm going to do some mansplaining, and I don't mean to be rude, okay? So here's a quick little rundown about me doing these streams, okay? So cell phones, like,
not that bad.
All right, depending on, like, how you're recording, okay? There's, like, a microphone right here. I don't know if you can... Right there, in between the light and the camera lens or whatever, there's a little bitty dot. That's a microphone. They are notorious for not clicking over to that microphone. So this guy is recording from this microphone, which is predominantly faced like it's trying to pick you up, especially if you're holding the phone like this, blocking that microphone from the person that you're recording and only picking up the audio that's behind your hand. Anyway, that's a bit of stupid information I've learned. So sometimes these reporters with a cell phone, they don't pick up the audio nearly at all if it's an older phone or it needs an update, It's notorious. Let's see.
We got this.
We are currently in, where are we? On the left, we are in Minnesota, and on the right, I'm not sure. Jeffersonville, Indiana, where a Blue Lives Matter rally and Black Lives Matter are, I don't know if they're coming together or what's going on, but they're definitely together.
I remember this hill now. And we got these big hills, remember that? For those that joined me during that day for the 8.46, we're at the same spot where we had to...
We need to be putting more money and resources, and I think our educational system.
I am sorry about the interruptions, folks. I am sorry about that. Bear with me.
Once you stop, that's when you start getting tired. We gotta keep pushing forward. Nigerian flag right here.
Crap, I'm sorry, guys. The lack of sleep is making my brain slip up.
Hold on.
Drink, Landon apologized.
I'm about to learn how to square dance after this.
Thank you, Tom.
And chaos in just a few
Oh,
years.
the two
It's
epics
really
are talking.
gut-wrenching. I mean, it's really hard to watch, and that it happened because of.
Thank you, Tom.
After I'm done with this, I'm gonna go home and find the darkest brown suit I can find.
Miranda, the top right, the right screen is in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and the left is in Minnesota. I hope everybody's
hearing
cool over here on Facebook. I mean, over
We just
here on
passed
YouTube.
54th.
Usually, my debates are going down in the Facebook section. It's past noon. We can cheers now. Hey,
And every one of you guys
that's right.
being here, ladies as well.
Technically,
showing support just by
I should
joining
cheers
the
or
stream.
something, right?
Also
Is this
appreciate
live?
People are on the side as we march and walk and stuff.
If it helps, those were very professionally done air quotes. Nice.
I'm just lazy at the
YouTube
moment.
is being crazy,
Right?
respectful, and awesome. Well, bro fist to you guys. Bro fist to you.
Right? We crossed that bridge.
Everybody
over here, man.
who is experiencing the feeling of that, like,
No, I'm
I
53rd.
disagree with this person, and for some reason I need to
Yeah.
make them feel that what I believe is right, just breathe. Just
Support is
breathe.
amazing.
You know, because if we can be respectful, and if we
Hell
can
yeah.
get along and agree that, hey, maybe we got a couple of movies that we like that are in common. Maybe, you know, I don't know. First, let's see if we could all hang out. Number one, you know, everybody start naming off movies. Favorite movies, go. Because I think if we can find
You don't
some
mind if I
common
get a picture of
ground,
her?
maybe we can come together.
Thank you very much. Oh my
Angie,
gosh, I do it
Sista
for that.
Fista.
You telling me, man.
Legend of the Fall.
If this is life, I love it.
Nice quilt, nice quilt.
Brad, I would
Loving
love
that.
to
Oh,
pour
you made
up.
it yourself? Loving
But
that. Love the support.
I don't have anything to pour up.
That's what I like.
And I'm out of coffee. I will have to go make coffee.
Oh,
Doom,
there? Thank you for coming
Chad, with the epic. You said Dune, but I think you mean Dune. The color purple, oh, awesome. Got a Prince. Was that a Prince movie? I believe it is. Oh my gosh.
So people don't even have to
Bloodsport.
waste their
Oh my
time
gosh,
coming
love
out of their
Bloodsport,
doors.
man. Captain
So that is
Ron.
appreciated too as well.
Captain Ron.
I get it. Some people don't
You must
wanna
know that
come out and take
I'm a
that
huge
bird.
Kurt Russell fan.
Some people just can't
Man
come out.
on Fire. Oh, we got a
They
Vin
got things to do.
Diesel
It's
fan
life,
in the
you know
house,
what I mean?
dude. That
So,
movie was the
It's
bomb.
a big deal.
That ooh, I can't say that word on here. I apologize. I didn't say it. I won't say it again. Platoon. Heck yeah, dude. Step Brothers.
Thank you for coming out, showing your
One of
support.
my all-time
I
favorites.
was just saying
Absolutely,
the
it's
same
one of my
thing.
all-time favorites.
You can't march with us.
Did
just
we
come
just
out and
become best
show
friends?
support your face.
Oh my gosh, Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy. Rain of Fire, Sister Fist. Oh my gosh, dude. Yes, indeed. I freaking love Rain of Fire, man. And it, dude, like, everybody pause. Stop what you're doing. If you got the time, go watch Rain of Fire if you haven't. 310 to Yuma, Gordon, Bro Fist. I love 310 to Yuma. Landon, Dances with Wolves, Red Dawn, all-time epics, Bro Fist. Equalizer,
That's
like
every time they
a
push the
Black
button, it
John
sounds like
Wick.
some kid
Denzel
screaming into the
Washington
mic.
killed that role where he's got the skill where he's like, I am going to shove an ice pick and a corkscrew into that guy's eye, and I'm going to shoot that guy, and I'm
Thank
going
y'all
to
for
jump
coming
across
out.
the table and
Appreciate
get
it.
that guy all in under 16 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Equalizer was awesome, Shannon. That's all I'm trying to say. Sister Fist, thank you so much. And his coffee winch is gone. LOL. Coffee winch? Coffee winch? She's not here. Ooh, babe, great one. Ghost in the Darkness. Did I miss any? Good, bad, and weird Korean remake? Haven't seen that. Christmas
Yeah, we're on
Vacation,
53rd
8
Chicago.
seconds. Yes, indeed. Dune, yes, indeed. Chad, thank you. Blues Brothers. Lee, what's up? The World's Fastest Indian. Awesome film. I love the Blues Brothers, dude. That was the epitome of cool. I wanted to be a Blues Brother. I kind of have the look. If I get a suit and a fedora with the Ray-Bans. Pearl Harbor, absolutely.
Right.
Dana, Blow, love Johnny Depp, man. I don't think there's anything that he does that I don't like. Maybe. I don't know. what is it? You know when you think of something and you just can't think of it? LOL, Shannon. Yes, indeed. What a girl wants. Yes, indeed. Just kidding. Oh, man.
He had sent me the picture of him making the shirt. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, shit. I'm waiting on Todd to bring me
The Mule. All the Fast and the Furious. I love all the... Yes, indeed, Cassie.
You guys can get on my
Sister
YouTube and
Fist.
start subscribing to that. I can go broadcast on there without having interruptions or anything. Facebook is getting hit so bad right now. What's going on? A bunch of protests and election march going on
The
today.
whole coffee winch only works if you've been married longer than 5 years. If not, witch to honey. What? Switch to honey? Oh, LOL. Babe, Last Samurai. That's an epic. That's like one of my all-time top 3 favorite movies. My cousin Vinny. Man, if your wife wakes
They're
up
going slow 'cause there's
to
people in
make
front of the
a
car.
tradesman coffee, you
There's
better be
people in front
grateful.
of
You
the
better
car,
believe
that's
it.
why.
Django, yes
In
indeed.
front of the first car, there was people in the front of it.
I Am Legend, of course, dude.
There it goes.
I loved I Am
It's
Legend.
gonna start picking up now.
Hustle and Flow. I loved Hustle and Flow. I haven't heard that in a minute. I'm gonna have to watch that. Goonies. Oh my gosh. You could just name movies from the 80s and I love it. I mean, seriously.
That's what it looks like for show support. People come out, solidarity. Even if they can't march with us, still coming out. Hell yeah, I woke up, I thought it was Saturday, man. Not even joking. My dumb ass was too that Henny get you later, I tell you.
Rambo. All the Rambos. Except for the very last one. I heard that it was abysmal. I heard it was terrible. Can I get, have you seen the last Rambo? Because First Blood is like an epic to live by, you know? Maybe not to live by. No, I take that back. But I would also like to be that badass in the woods. The Breakfast Club. Yes, indeed. Shutter Island. Oh my. The Crow. Dude, dude. You loved Last Blood. My bad. I heard some mixed reviews. Some people said they liked it. Some other people that I like say they didn't like it. I saw the most recent Rambo.
Thank you for coming
and
out.
I thought it was
Appreciate it. Thank you for
brutal
coming out.
AF. My bad, guys. I will not make another remark on it until I've seen it for myself. Babe, we have to watch the last Rambo that came out. I didn't get a chance
What
to
is
see
that,
it.
a total of 15 miles?
Lawless, babe. Lawless. Sandlot.
Not that bad.
Dude, I love Sandlot, man.
Damn! I ain't
It's
see
a
that
very
shit.
dark
Hold on.
movie. Weekend
Oh,
at
I mean, they did
Bernie's. I love
They in
Weekend
the
at
sky. They ain't
Bernie's.
with us. Call myself Hood Media.
Totoro. Why does that sound so familiar? Totoro? Totoro. Why does that sound so familiar? War of the Roses. I've never seen that, but it sounds
Damn.
awesome.
Hey, yo, turn around
dude,
and look
check it out.
behind
You
you.
will definitely be
Turn around
like,
and look.
oh, damn. Okay. Gangs of New York. See,
Right?
this is why I love you. Babe. Nah, this isn't why.
Exactly.
Too many reasons why
That's a
I love you, but
motherfucking sight to
you know me. You know
That's
me very
solidarity
well.
right there.
I'm a sucker for Gangs of New York. All right, how about this
Right?
one? How about this one?
You see
okay.
that rainbow? You see
the
that
Little
rainbow
Brave
out there?
Toaster.
That's
Hold up. I got
Austin,
one.
that's
Give me a
Creed.
second.
Motherfucking raised background. Young, old.
No, I don't. Brain fart. Sorry.
You ain't gonna never
Every
see
time I
this
think
until
I've thought of
then, you know
something,
what I'm saying?
it floats away like a cute little delicate butterfly from my brain.
Thanks for coming out.
Die Hard, absolutely. Annie, absolutely, man.
No, he's the one with the walking
I love
stick.
Annie.
You gotta find him. His name is Terry.
Die Hard was awesome. I love all the Die Hards. Lethal Weapon. How about Lethal Weapon? Band of Brothers. Yeah, it is long. All the epics.
Hey, turn around and get that video
you really
behind you.
have to buckle up, you
Look at
know,
that shit.
for the epics.
There's that.
Ponyo. Why does that sound familiar? LOL, Sharknado. Tiff has a fascination with tornadoes, and also coupled with a fascination for sharks, both of us. And you put those together, it doesn't matter how terrible the movie is, it's a great movie. Yes, the Lethal Weapon was dope. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Boys in the Hood. Yep. Braveheart. Oh my gosh, Braveheart. Airplane, hilarious. Castle in the Sky, love that. Memphis Belle. Because you're thinking of Pocoyo. Okay. What about Totoro? Why have I heard of that? Why is that? Anyway, hold on, babe. You said Gangs of New York. All right, guys. All right, I got one that nobody's mentioned, and I want to see who knows about this, because I might just be a huge movie nerd all by myself. Let's see. I'm gonna. I just need to think of the name. There Will Be Blood. Who has seen There Will Be Blood? Am I just weird for liking older, like, you know? Break into electric. I can't say that word. LOL. LOL. Yeah, you're weird. I accept that. I got no problem with being weird. Jupiter Ascending, yes. Yes, fried green tomatoes, yes. Oh my gosh, Shawshank Redemption. That one has always left a little sad mark on me. So every time it's available for me to watch, I'm like, no, little sad mark. No, I'm not going to be sad today. Because I get upset that he never gets out or something. I don't know, man. It upsets me. Well, I'll watch it now. That's a great movie. Thank you. The Green Mile. Oh my gosh. That's another epic, man. What an epic. Black Hawk Down, another epic.
Yes, man.
You know, Black Hawk Down really taught me the importance of ear safety in combat. I don't know if y'all remember that scene. He's got the squad 240 Bravo or SAW 249 Bravo or whatever, and he's like laying down suppressive fire. He's like, and then like everybody leaves, and they look up and they're like, we gotta go, and he's like, what? Because he's been shooting for like a good minute, and he wasn't wearing earplugs, and so he's like temporarily deaf. Anyway, women who like Airplane are very strong-willed, in my opinion. LOL. I agree. Reservoir Dogs. Dude, Amy coming in for the win. Anything from the Tino. Anything from Tarantino. Kill Bill. Absolutely. Ian, my brother. Good to see you, my brother. Ready Player One, babe. That is a new epic. That's like a new epic. Can we talk about the original Shining movie? I mean, we could. The Shining, when it comes up, I'm always so ashamed because it was on with my older siblings, and so I've never fully watched it and sat down and given it the time it deserves. But I have seen a lot of it in passing and in hiding as a kid, so like I know enough. And I've seen enough. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah, man. I gotta watch that with my kids. Tom Cruise's The Mummy merits suck. Great fan creations. Law-abiding citizen. Yo, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yo, the beginning of that movie messed me up for life, dude. I can't even with that movie, but yeah, it was really good. The Hurt Locker was also another epic. That's another great one. Where is this again? We're in Minnesota at a Black Lives Rally, Black Lives Matter march. Things are they've been peaceful so far. They do have armed security, but that's not out. That's completely normal. Apparently, something has happened where many people appear to be running and rushing. LC, dude, you have come in with some of the best movies. I'm sorry I didn't shout out your other one. I'm going to go look for it right now before I shout out the one that you just named. Oh, I already did, I think. You said Braveheart. Either way, Sicario. Babe, tell them how much I love Sicario. I freaking love Sicario, dude. I don't know why. I really love anything Antonio Del Toro does. A lot like anything Quentin Tarantino does. I love Antonio Del Toro. And Josh Brolin. You know, the older kid from the Goonies, or a.k.a. Thanos. Anything Brolin, anything No Country for Old Men. Last Starfighter, yes indeed. That was like, it could have been its own epic. I don't know why it wasn't more important. Angie, Taken. Good Morning Vietnam. Oh my gosh, I love that. Full Metal Jacket, Major Payne. You can't throw both of those movies together. Major Payne was good in its own right, but you can't put that next to Full Metal Jacket. Tara, this is in Minnesota. Something does appear to have happened. I don't know what. Everyone in the crowd is now rushing and running forward. I don't know if they've just picked up speed or what's going on. I'm still waiting for an update. Oh my gosh, Joe coming to America. Oh my gosh. Richard Pryor. I love Richard Pryor. Yes, indeed. My top 3 for sure. It's Ace. He's amazing actor. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know yet, Brenda. I'm still waiting for an update. Yeah, The Breakfast Club. Dude, I love The Breakfast Club. The Patriot. Love The Patriot. Apocalypse Now. Yes. Walk the Line. Dude, that was so badass when I saw that, dude. The Rock with a freaking 4x4 that, like, you know, wrapped with a leather wrap for a grip. And he just walks into the casino and he's like, whack. I just whacked my mic. I'm sorry, guys. Navy ship in San Diego on fire. Hold up. Oh, you know what? They do have fire issues a lot. A buddy of mine was in the Navy and was talking about how often this happens. How, like, they have fire departments on those boats to handle fire. Terminator 2, all the Terminators, really, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Weird Science,
Yep, we're in Minneapolis
4400, Starman. That I remember Starman. I do. Isn't that the one where he has like this suit from outer space and he like gets
March
into it
from All America.
and like the suit chews up the food for him and stuff? I remember that. I remember that. Dukes of Hazzard. Look, guys, I know that now is not the time to say that someone may or may not like Dukes of Hazzard, but I grew up with it and I am not going to apologize. You know what? I am going to apologize. I'm not the guy that is like, don't apologize for anything. It's like, well, no, look, seriously, I don't mean any offense. So if it offends you that I like Dukes of Hazzard, I apologize. But I like Dukes of Hazzard, and I'm going to stand by it. The good, the bad, the ugly, yes, indeed. Kelly's Hero, yes, indeed. The Stand, yeah, if you've got the time, it's definitely something to watch. The Stand is really good. Fistful of Dollars. The Saw movies, a little bit gruesome, but if you're into that, the Saw movies can give you a proper freak out. Chad, my bad. Dana, hey, bro fist. Good to see ya. No, sister fist, sorry.
We're gonna break that shit like a fucking walnut on Christmas.
Bet you got Tiff and them Daisy Dukes. Yeah, I sure do. I actually, yeah.
Hey, sis, get that truck to slide up. Get that truck to slide up.
Ghostbusters. Oh my gosh. I loved Ghostbusters. I still love Ghostbusters. American Pie. I have mixed feelings. Movies that focus too much on lust now are just a problem for me. I just don't watch them now. You know, when I was younger, I used to watch
my calves
them.
feel like the gods gave it to me right now. You would have thought Zeus blessed me today.
Dude, Bird Box was that was a good movie. It's genius. Anytime you can make the bad guy not seen, those movies do so well, dude. They do so well. Okay, you've got to have the right screenplay and the right script to back up the ability to not have. So, like, look, let me just give Jaws. Everybody knows Jaws, right? Right? Everybody likes Jaws, right? But here's the trick to Jaws. The shark named Bruce, the mechanical shark, malfunctioned constantly. They were very worried about the future of that film because they couldn't get the damn shark to work. So they had to improvise all these different shark fins and different techniques to try to make it appear as if you were viewing like you were the shark. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made it so good, is that they didn't show you the shark until halfway into the movie. You know what I mean? And then you get to see the shark. You know? But while it's terrorizing the island in the beginning, you don't see the shark. Little Nicky, Batman Forever.
Minneapolis
Deadpool,
don't play with their heels.
Yes, indeed. Why don't they make good movies
They
anymore?
do not.
I don't know. That's subjective.
You better
That's
make sure you have a
subjective.
fucking vehicle.
I think they still make good movies.
Bike, something.
My voice went
Just
really
to go
high
to the
up,
lake, you
but
gonna catch some hills.
I think it's subjective.
You
They
be like,
still
trying
make
to
good
meet someone
movies.
there, you be like, no, I'm staying home
They
today.
not all movies are great
Okay.
nowadays,
I'm swim
but
my
they
bathtub,
still
bro.
got some good ones. Deadpool is awesome.
Okay.
Gran Torino, the ultimate
44.
get off my lawn. Frickin' Clint Eastwood with a frickin' 30-06 M1 Garand. Walter, what's up, brother? Brofist. Sorry, I'm a little behind on chat.
10 left.
Split. Dana, yes. Split is amazing. That was Split, and then whatever came after Split was really good.
Sorry.
Batman Returns, Dark Knight. I love Batman. Money Pit, Wild West. You mean the Wild Wild West?
Maybe more.
You missed quite a bit in Portland. It was crazy. I believe I missed some, but I saw the initial craziness when they pushed everyone out of the park and then they shot a dude in the face. I saw some craziness last night. But I had a little bit too much Appalachian apple pie moonshine.
I ain't got my wallet, so I have to Apple Pay. I'll go to play. I went to the mall. They don't have Apple Pay. Really? I was like, you guys accept Apple Pay? He goes, no. I'm like, oh, maybe it was just like an attitude.
I love
thing.
shark
He gave me an
movies,
attitude.
too.
He's like, what? I'm like, you guys accept Apple Pay? He goes, no.
That seems like a pretty normal thing to ask, you know?
That's what I said.
Fast
and
and Furious, Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke.
I have to ask.
Up in Smoke. Up
You
in
would think Mall America
Smoke.
was closed, but it wasn't.
The new superhero movies are all the same, in my opinion. Yeah, I could see how that, you know. I don't know, you know, I get it. However, I do have to say I like the seriousness that the effort that they're putting into the Marvel movies are. I don't know, man. They're really good. If you're into that, you know. I understand that it feels like it's all the same movie, but they're trying to base it all in the same universe so that, like, you know, it's all a part of the same world. You know what I mean? So they do all have to have the same feel, if you will. Into the Wild, great movie. Wanted, Curving Bullets, dude, that's awesome. You know I love Wanted. And I'll be honest, you know, as a teenager, any chance that I got to see Angelina's booty, I was all about it.
Let's see how many steps we take.
Hence
so
why I'm
far,
such
y'all.
a fan of the Lara Croft franchise and Tomb Raider in general, and as well as the Wanted franchise.
14,000 steps. 14,000 is not that bad. I would expect 20s.
Transporter was awesome. Transformers they were really good. Does anybody know if Transformers came out before the first Iron Man? Yo, Russ, Brofist brother. Anything with Steven Seagal, LOL. After Steven Seagal was down here in the New Orleans streets, people, especially around here, became far more into watching his law enforcement crime fighting skills. Thelma and Louise.
Of those injuries, and the fire department is accounting for all firefighters and clearing the area. I'm not sure if clearing the area is why.
All right, guys, we're going to pop in and check over.
An eye on this if there are any other feeds, and we will have a story up on WFLA.com. Apologize, folks.
Legs
Thank
are
you
burning.
guys so much for joining us. I've been
Feet are
Daisy
in
Ruth.
pain. But I'm walking it.
Under Siege, yeah. What about The Rock? Why is nobody talking about The Rock? How does that just... Do we have no Nicolas Cage fans in here? Meh, Angelina lacks curves these days, but maybe that's jealousy. No, babe, no worries. No worries. I'm not into Angelina these days, babe. I meant when I was younger. Karate Kid was awesome. Chris, man, I hope it doesn't offend you too terribly bad, man. I could chatter about movies. I don't know, man. This isn't a normal show for us. I am kind of burning the midnight oil. I was up last night. I normally do nighttime live streams following the nighttime protests. So my brain's not really all there, man. I'm not really reporting on articles or anything right now. I'm just kind of having a relaxed day. So I apologize. Let's see. Yes, Standing Tall, Ghost Rider, Gone in 60 Seconds, Bloodsport. Yes, indeed. I love Jean-Claude Van Damme era, like what was it, Future Soldier or Futuristic Soldier or something like that. Loved that freaking movie. As a Universal Soldier. Oh my gosh, that's so nostalgic for my brain. Constantine, dude. Constantine is one of my all-time favorites. All-time favorites. I even love the soundtrack to Constantine, man. Addams Family.
I see it right there.
See, that's the kind of sensitivity. See, the right is also sensitive, Chris. You know? Like, yeah, it's fine. There's a crisis out there. The crisis is gonna be out there, brother. I just told you that I'm tired as hell, and I'm trying to relax right now, and I'm hanging out with everybody, having a good time talking about movies. To be honest.
Oh yeah, man.
And I'm sorry that it upsets you, my man. Let's see. But that's okay. The crisis is still gonna be there, brother. It ain't going nowhere. Not for a good hard minute. We got a lot more than what's on the screen to be worried about. I mean, between the virus, the new viruses that are coming, the swine, there's a swine virus that's supposed to have pandemic proportions. What else? We got 40 million unemployed. What else? They're trying to move us away from a cash system to a cashless system. There's plenty, man.
Play some of that 2K.
Plenty.
Who trying to get the ass hooped on?
Planet of the Apes.
Get my nuts dunked in your face. Your face.
Yeah, I love Nick Cage.
Oh shit, where the red truck?
Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Con Air. I love Con Air, man. Biodome. Oh my gosh. The crisis is on month 7. The riots are on day 45. It can't consume everything. Exactly. It's a Doom Break stream. I should have named the stream Doom
When
Break
they put one block like this,
because
one
I'm only
long-ass block, you
dabbling
should make it just
today in the reality that is my
put a stop
outside
sign in the middle
world.
of it. Street sign.
Time machine. Time machine. Wedding Crashers. Oh my gosh. Wedding Crashers.
Oh yeah, you know your boy didn't instruct.
Dude, me and Tiff always reference the redheaded chick, the daughter from Wedding Crashes, where she's like, I'll find you.
You see that group of people over there too? They thick like biscuit up there. Exactly. You did live
Dude,
it or you
Landon,
read
you
it.
just nailed it, dude. 12 monkeys.
Right?
12 monkeys.
And if they got history books, we know what's going in it.
I'm a
'cause we
huge
fucking
Bruce
live in
Willis
it.
fan. I'm a huge Brad
Right?
Pitt fan. If you put those two together,
Exactly.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Remembering the before time. You guys remember the before times?
Damn, look at the sea of people
Dude.
over there.
I love
It's
that.
way out, man.
Joe Dirt, LOL. Son-in-Law.
Here we
Oh my
go.
gosh, I need to rewatch Son-in-Law. I need to rewatch
We
that,
almost
man.
there, y'all.
Pauly
Appreciate all
Shore
you
is
for joining
awesome.
in.
I love Pauly Shore, man.
Join in for the
The
journey.
Man Who Fell
Today's
to
adventure
Earth.
is brought to
Oh
you
my
by
gosh,
these
why is
nuts
that
in your
ringing a
chin.
bell?
Get them remotely or physically. Today.
Temple of Doom was good. Temple of Doom was good. Anybody have any favorite Indiana Jones films?
Oh, no,
7.
you got Howie.
7. Man, what's
Even
in
the
the
dog came off the
box?
solidarity.
Remember not wearing masks? Oh man, I love that. You member? Do you member? Member? The Water Boy. Dude, I'm such an Adam Sandler freaking fan. Yes, Pauly Shore in the Army. That was a good one. AI, like the original AI with the kid. Yeah, man, that movie, that was definitely a favorite of mine. I did love that. Little Nicky, duh. I love that movie. Are they even making movies right now? That's a good question. Are they? Dude, Bruce Almighty. I saw that when I was a kid, man. And golly, if that wasn't, dude, anything. Dude, when I was younger, I am such a freaking Jim Carrey fan. Anything he did, Liar Liar, not Truman Show. That wasn't very funny, but it was still great, and it's a really good situation. And Bullets. Yeah, no, those are gone now, bro. In my area, you almost can't find them. What was everyone's last film they watched in theater? The latest Dr. Dolittle with Robert Downey Jr. Me, my mom, my dad, wife, kids, we all went to the movie theater together to go see the Dr. Dolittle, the most recent adaptation. Nathan, good to see you, my man. James, my man, good to see you. Thank you so much for this link. So we have a live feed happening now. Moms Against Police Violence March happening in Minneapolis. So is that what we're already following? I believe it is. We're already following Andrew Marcato and Kid Drift in Minnesota. I wasn't exactly sure where they were. I'm having a rough day, guys. Moving on an hour of sleep. Went live really early. I apologize. Roadhouse. I love Patrick Swayze. Literally, you could almost name any Patrick Swayze movie, and I'm sure I'm a fan. Cable Guy. I love Cable Guy. Armageddon. Yes, they're still making movies. Well, thank you for the update. Stephanie, what's up? De Niro. Whoa, you haven't been to the movie theater since Devil's Rejects? Holy crap. Blazing Saddles. Oh, man, Mars Needs Moms. Dude, great. No way, Craig. No way. That's awesome. How weird. Movies from the 90s will never get old. No, yeah. Aladdin from 3D. Yes, indeed. Armageddon with Bruce Willis. Spicy meatball. Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I never did get to see the new one. But it's got Jim Carrey in it, so I'm totally about it. I like John Carter. I haven't seen John Carter. The Fugitive. Tommy Lee Jones, right? Right? Or is that the Marshal? Is that U.S. Marshals? I don't know. I think The Fugitive is Tommy Lee Jones. I can't remember. The inn near the helicopter. Epic. Yes, indeed. Spaceballs. Ah, my man. Oh, man. The Lost Boys. The Lost Boys. That is a good one. That is a good one. The Vampire Lost Boys. No way, Keanu Reeves was in John Carter? Sausage Party. Oh my gosh, I have never seen a more graphic, not really, but like, you know, whenever they would like act like the food was being like torn apart and stuff, like it was people, they personify the food. Man, it was both hilarious and awful. Both hilarious and wrong. Russ, dude, bro fist, man. Guardians of the Galaxy is like my favorite. If you asked me what my favorite Marvel Universe following is, it's freaking Guardians of the Galaxy, my man. Okay? Or my lady. Chad, no way. I would have totally already been all over John Carter if Keanu Reeves was in it. Keanu or Keanu? Not that it matters. Have you read John Carter, Chad? The only good one was the first one. It was written between the World Wars. Whoa, no way. Any movie with Tommy Lee Jones. Absolutely, I agree. The protests are getting good, but I gotta go. Gordon, hopefully you subscribe. Ring that bell. Thank you so much for being it. And hey, if you already have, thank you so much for doing that. I love Seth Rogen. Absolutely, I love Seth Rogen. Lord of Flies, dude. Oh, thank you for the update, Joe. Both U.S. Marshals and The Fugitive have Tommy Lee Jones. So I believe that this was a mom's march against police brutality in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I believe the march just ended. They just, most of the protesters made it back to the beginning spot or to the ending spot. Fight Club, I love. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I love Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Fight Club is one of my all-time favorites. Yeah, any movie with Matthew McConaughey. pretty much any movie with Samuel L. Jackson. I could just keep going. Fight Club is awesome. Yeah, I picked up on that, Chad. I didn't watch it, but I would like to watch it. The Dark Crystal. Everyone, please bear with me. I am out of beverage, and I wish to have more beverage. I will be back momentarily. Guys, please make sure you like, share this video if you can. If you don't want me on your page for very long, that's totally cool. You can delete it later. If you want to help out the channel, make sure you share, smash that like button. For anybody who likes what we're doing here, you want to hang out with us, feel free to like and follow the channel. Thank you so much, everybody. I will be back momentarily. I'm just going to go grab some beverage. I am going to go and make me some more coffee. Brofist, thank you so much for liking the page. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for all the love and all the hearts, guys. All right. All right, everybody. I will be back. Brofist, Sister Fist, boom. You know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing and following. I'm going to be right back.
Oh, you're good.
I know it.
Oh, they made it from to George Floyd Boulevard. A lot has changed since coming here, such as, look at this. We got pickles right here. Hello there. Yes, ma'am. Just letting people know what they can donate to. Your mask upside down too, ma'am. Just letting you know. Mine's always like that too, so I'll be getting hit with on blast. There you go. Nice. You made them yourself? Definitely. Love what you're doing right now. Appreciate it. You heard her. She's doing the donations and helping other people as well, so they're going to her. Sloppy Joe meat right there.
Hey, right, you know what's crazy? Right before he did that, I told him that he did that here. He didn't hear me though. That's what he did. Hey, bro.
The sign is down.
Hey, yo. Can you go over there with that microphone?
Oh no, you good, bro.
I support him all the way. Yeah, I walked all the way here. Give him the money, you didn't have to. Yeah. I said he's over there somewhere. Okay, thank you.
The only reason why I believe they
Anderson. You can see him actually from up here. He's right there. Right in front of the guy with the gray vest on. The green vest.
Oh, okay.
That's the one right in front. That's the one that walks from Alabama.
Oh, in Alabama.
Yeah, we just got done walking from Mall America. Exactly. That was a powerful moment to see us down here too.
You following him?
Yeah.
He came by himself.
What's that?
Did he come by himself?
Yeah, no, he came with a team.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, like people that can help protect him just in case him go down, but he walked by himself only now.
Nice.
The whole time.
Are you with a photographer?
No, just myself. I'm a hip hop artist and producer, but I wanted to use my platform, you know, for something else.
What's your name?
Kid Drip. Kid Drip, you know, like.
So you on YouTube?
YouTube, Facebook, everywhere.
I come when I won't march no more. But while my sister ain't equal and my brother can't breathe, hand in hand with my family, we will fill these. Maybe tomorrow, hey, when the people are free, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I can truly breathe. Till then my voice will fill the streets free. Hey, hey, the day gonna come when I won't march no more. That's right, the day gonna come when I won't march no more. But while my sister ain't equal and my brother can't breathe, hand in hand with my family, we will fill these streets. Hand in hand with my family, we will fill these streets. I said the day gonna come when I won't march no more. Your turn. I said the day gonna come when I won't march no more. Your turn. But while my sister ain't equal and my brother can't breathe, while my sister ain't equal and my brother can't breathe, hand in hand with my family, we will fill these streets.
Goosebumps from the toes to the back, all the way up to the skull. Hey, supporters.
Yeah, he got on too much. It's too hot today. Sorry, I apologize. I mean, look what all they got. I don't know if
I'm at 3 hours? Okay.
Still don't want to be on
Hi, babe. Thank you for watching. Somebody messaged me and said I hit 4 million. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. 1,000 miles completed today. You guys witnessed it. Actually, you guys joined me. If you guys are here during the broadcast, during the stream. Make a room. Make some room. Make some room. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Of course, I'm not going to have enough time to get out and try to get an interview with them because look at what's going on. So much. Oh yeah, leave it over me. I'm hot. Leave it right. Get it closer. Ooh, you feel that wind? Ooh.
Everybody bag up. Everybody bag up. Cameras, media, everybody bag up. Everybody that's not security, including media, bag up.
Everybody, even media.
Even media?
Yeah.
We need all y'all to take a step back, take a step back. Everybody take a step back.
We'll find one of these people with some water. I guarantee I'll find one of them. Oh yeah, they are. Good boy. Your boy about to get whatever's right here. Yeah, right here. This is the line for the food, though. I think they're just seasoning right now. I can see him. He ain't even trying to sell his secrets and shit too. Give me the secrets to the chickens. Nah, it look like something in the grill. Maybe that's just the smoke from the grill fire. Right? That's priceless.
Let's fly away. It's a 4-door inbound from Joburg. Wow. Thank you, my friend. 4-door, we call 777-200 as opposed to the 5-door 777-300 ferry. Virgin Atlantic is on the runway. Gold Darling Coupe, Comic Dix's. Daniel, 200.
That's perfect. People that's going to be traffic jam here is going to get some of the name of courier. Myself. Just myself. I go out every.
Right, that was at 10 o'clock. Right, but even when you thought that you lost that phone, you said, oh, look, I lost my phone. It's on that.
You want one? Which one you want? Which one you want?
You know, I went to this country almost a long time. But they told me,
Right, there go some chips right there.
For free?
I'm about to go sit back here.
I'll meet you back over by train.
Y'all go sit down over there. Sit down.
Boom, what's up everybody? I'm back. Alright, sorry about that. I had to call the wife.
Excuse me, you don't mind if I
This
get a photo of you?
is
Doing your
a
business?
mom's march against police brutality in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
You guys got a location?
Usually in St. Paul by Midway and Como. It's over here for this right here.
Next week? Definitely. There you guys have it. I'll be there next week. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. For you guys that want to see me do one of the food views over here in Minnesota, I'll be doing it next week. Checking out this right here, Fat Tones.
Ashley, thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Oh, crap.
Amen.
Okay, here we go. And before we get into it, this is Lexington, North Carolina. Thank you so much for this.
Get a photo of her.
But do you see? Pay attention. You can't hear the guy talking that you see. But you're going to be able to hear the streamer.
You know, all they have is their kid, their wife, you know, they help form their area.
I stand corrected.
Come in and compete against them. So
I sit corrected.
and with the free soul movement, it was
Why am I smelling food?
when it became a political party, I got the party for a little while. And then it broke apart. Thank you. But when it came back as a Republican party.
I don't know. I am running on 1 hour of sleep, and
Well, you mentioned there's Cherokee in your ancestry, right? Do you know there's parts of the Cherokee in Oklahoma that actually fought for the Confederacy? But I bet they don't teach that at school. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. One of the most fierce regiments did.
It's one of those things where I sit there and say, just like you say, I don't believe that every person that fought for the Confederacy was a bad person.
Right. Very few owned slaves.
Every German that fought for the Nazis wasn't like him.
But then you also know about the Brown Shirts, right? And you also know about the Brown Shirts and the Night of the Long
guys,
Knives,
to stay
right?
up to date with the live
And
streams, regardless of whether or not I'm live,
I would love to ask you a very
we have a
sincere
really
question.
good group, Riot Buddies for Life
pertaining to the
Facebook group.
monument here.
A lot
Now,
of great live links in there,
I try
watch
to put
parties,
myself in other
live
people's
watch
shoes,
parties.
and I know I try to compare apples to apples.
Make sure you follow
and
over
the way
there.
I
If
had
you're
ancestors
into
that fought
the
on both sides of the line.
conspiratorial side of things,
And the way I look
you're
at it
down
is,
to
this to me is
to get into the rabbit hole,
nothing
we've got
different
another
than a
really good
headstone
group,
in a
Tinfoil
cemetery,
Hat Society.
as far as a burial marker.
Boom.
And I would think if I went into somebody else's family plot, and because I didn't like how their headstone looked, I have no right to say that doesn't belong here. I have no right. That's commemorating their dead. That's all I'm saying.
And it's not saying that.
Also, for anybody that's over on Instagram, feel free to give me a follow over there.
But see, where it stands
I do
right now,
giveaways,
if you move it, that's what I'm saying. If I go into a cemetery,
other stuff
it would
like
be
that.
no different than me asking a family member of a headstone to say, well, I know it's here now, but I don't like the way it looks, so I think it looks better over there in the corner of the field. And they would have a problem with that, right?
You guys, if you're not familiar with Parler, or hey, if you are familiar with Parler, it's like a free speech Twitter without the censorship. Make sure to go follow us over there. For those of you who are unaware of the new Facebook page, that's where I did last night's live stream. That's where I will potentially be doing all of my new nightly riot and protest coverage at nighttime. I'll be doing it over on this Facebook page, so make sure you stay up to date with that.
The greatest statement I heard somebody always say about racism.
And they have families that well, you gotta keep it like black soldiers. Look at my dad, you got red box. So I go down there, Chief looks at me and says, get your gear. I'm going back home. I get there, they come and I'm supposed to leave. That's why the killers out there. Can't leave as a citizen. Leave out first. I'm joking. I mean, nobody's saying about the thing about this is like, okay, so your side you feel is here. Then you have a lot of people that feel like this is. Don't hit me.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just saying, don't hit me. So now the equality of black lives matter. All that stands for is saying that, hey, that our lives matter. The thing about it is that you have one of the few
But see, by thinking that way, it's thinking in racism, though. Well, no, but think about the statement you just said. You're thinking in color. Well, yeah, that's what my point is. But you're saying BLM, right? I mean, you're saying the BLM statement, but to think in those terms is already to think
on the
of
left,
color.
we are in Lexington, North Carolina. And on the right, we are in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hey, look, guys, I don't want to interrupt these guys, and I certainly don't want to bother you guys with doing internet begging. But listen, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. But I do have a family to support.
Everybody,
and hey, your contributions make this podcast possible. It also, helps
but that's other people, that's not
support
me.
my family
That's
directly,
not me.
Groceries, gas, everything that we need. So if you feel led to, or you feel like you might have an extra dollar or a spare shekel, please feel free to donate. We have a couple of links for that I can post.
Well, see, now hold on. Let's stop right here. Let's stop right here with the symbolism of the race fist. You do know that's a very communistic. You are into history. I mean, at least I feel like you are. And that raised fist is a communist symbol.
We're not talking. I'm just talking about raising hand for.
But I'm talking about the symbolism of the raised fist.
You're taking it. You're going too deep.
No, I'm like the hammer and sickle is communist. The raised fist is.
I didn't know nothing about racism
right.
until I got to the high school.
Right.
This is way before segregation even, got.
And if I talk over top of you guys, I apologize. It's just me wanting to get my point out. I apologize now.
I didn't know nothing about racism until I got to Lexington Senior High School.
That's a shame.
I got there, they showed us preaching the rules. They showed us God and the devil. If you big bad, you're going to burn in hell forever.
Right.
I didn't even know what a nigger, coon, a squirrel. I didn't know none of that. I was told that. I went home and asked my mom. I said, Mom, what is this? White guy at school called me this, and she sat me down and explained to me, and I'm like, why people gotta be like that? You talk.
But see, not everybody's like that. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody's like that. That's thinking in stereotypes. It does. It starts in the family unit. I agree. Right. I'm from West Virginia, matter of fact. Yeah.
You talking about somebody?
All lives matter.
Chad.
Me and him have a conversation every day.
Oh,
Black
man.
and white.
When we get to heaven, it ain't gonna be no sections where they got the black section over here, we got the white section. We're so second, but because of the fact that because that you gotta look at it.
You can't look at
Right.
it and say,
And there's not any people that are all the same.
He hit you and take off running and try to burn up your house. And,
So if we can sit here and tell you, I was born
my grandmother taught me.
I can tell you
If I
man
teach you,
stories.
if I show you
Walking down the street.
It boils down to right and wrong. It really does.
People talk junk about Jehovah's Witness. They talk junk about
Because if you go
all of them was to come together as churches, and get out off and in of the shells.
But even biblically, it does warn against that. All religions coming together. Now, I can't get on board with that.
No, and it could.
Because then, I mean, that generalizations like that is what brings on the one world or new world order and the Antichrist and things like that. The Bible doesn't talk about the Antichrist. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, but no, when you have a bunch of groups that solidify like that, there's too many doctrinal differences that there's some that aren't the truth, and that's just reality. Well, we're supposed to study and read. Correct. That's exactly right. Right. The Holy Spirit's going to tell you what you feel convicted of.
We looked at the dad and he's sitting in the seat
This is the way it's supposed to be. If you got a difference with somebody, you're supposed to sit down and talk to them.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Not
Right.
But
see, the one thing that I've seen out of the one thing, sorry, go ahead.
Going to, once you know you're going to Linwood, you hit that road and there's no street lights when you get out.
I didn't see it in school. I went to Midway.
We out there trying to change the
I don't know if you're from
came by in the truck.
I went to Midway.
Okay. Then he sped out. We started laughing, joking like, oh, here they come to get us.
I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
The same truck came back.
You go down Midway School Road, take a left on Thomas School Road. They used to, that's what they call race.
Okay.
My grandmother lived there. I didn't know racism. I was the only white boy in the neighborhood. I had no other people to play with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them are my friends. Them are my brothers because we all grew up together. Right. We went to Midway. We went to North Davidson. I don't know nothing about racism. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You cut me, I'm red. I cut you, you red. There ain't no color to me. That's why, that's what I say.
Eat bathroom together.
Yes.
Talk junk to each other.
And if I bought him,
and if we fought,
I got my ass whooped and I went on back way football.
Right. Okay, you went to the heard them singing down there. He was in the black club and he saw the black girl singing. He told him he was going to make
Oh, yeah.
Y'all brothers played against each other. Y'all want some pizza?
Oh, no, I'm good. I just got through.
You know I am, bro. Yeah. During that time.
Ratio.
During that time, in the early 50s, only time a white person would come around black people, it was either coming.
Now, my brother.
The rest of them taking away, because back then they were still getting lynched. So you gotta look at it. It was a time where
I was by myself.
but they're looking at what you're doing here. Okay, but the thing is that when they see this, always they feel that that's trouble. You see white people come around, in the black community, a black person came, a white person came, they was coming to take someone out of their home. Then most of the time they did return back. And so those are the hateful things that go on and has happened. We can't change that, but we can change how we handle and talk to each other going forward.
But that's been going on since the beginning of time, though. That type of egregious crime doesn't matter race, creed. It goes on with everybody. Like I might not like it. We might disagree, but I can respect that we can disagree.
I mean, that's the definition of America.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's the definition of America.
Now who don't believe the same teachers that, like I said, we was taught growing up. I don't know if I speak for you, but our parents, when we sat there with racism, my parents told us not to say nothing and to keep walking. So you imagine walking.
But see, my parents taught me to treat everybody equally and not to see color.
I remember when you couldn't come up town without, you couldn't come up through town without walking on the right side of the road, or without your parents.
I've been on the earth for 40 years.
But I'll tell you this. But I'll tell you guys this. Nobody alive today has been or ever owned a slave.
It's
My family never. I mean, nobody alive today has. I think we've dealt with that. And yes, I'm not saying it isn't a stain on the country, but it's those lessons you could learn from. Like, we can have civil conversations because that was handled back in the day.
But just because they never experienced doesn't mean that it don't exist. So every time you get around, I'm just saying, so that's the only thing is just that just because you never experienced it doesn't mean that.
Well, in the school system, maybe. I mean, you get a belt to some of them youngins. But that's what's missing. That's what I'm saying. That's what's missing. I knew if I acted out in school, my butt was getting tore up.
Mom and Daddy didn't know about it.
Oh, man. You know that's right.
Let me ask you this. Are these other monuments that's been pulled down? Has anything changed?
See, I can't speak for what's going on around here.
Now,
only thing I'm worried about what's going to happen.
Right, now.
We trying to make this our house.
Okay.
This is our house. This is our backyard. We ain't let nobody come in and try to tear this down. It's going to be peaceful. And when whatever verdict they say, if they say let it stay,
right,
let it stay.
Right.
Ain't no need trying to fuss, come up here.
That's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it. But now I will spit some facts that have happened recently within the last 3 or 4 weeks. You've had Confederate monuments, and this is like if people have a point of why don't you just move it to a cemetery, or why, or a museum. There have already been vandalism to Confederate statues that are in cemeteries. So on our side of the line, we see that even if we make a concession and we say, okay, yeah, we'll move it, it doesn't mean that it's still safe. It still means, to me, whether intended or not intended, you moving it to a cemetery is not going to make a difference whether it gets vandalized or not. And it's a shame. But I'm just saying, I wish it wasn't like that.
I'm going to tell you like this. Black people don't play in graveyards. We don't play in no graveyards.
Right.
Yep,
well,
me
but
too, Angie.
It ain't going to be by no black people.
I'm just going on the pictures of the before and after the damage.
Hell, I don't even like going in the woods.
But you get somebody all whipped up, and they get mad and they just can't see anything but red. I don't think anything will stop them from a goal, and that goes with anybody.
You can look the facts up. That bill was built in 1858. They didn't abolish slavery until 1864. Correct? There's a spot over there where y'all are at, where they used to sell slaves. Do I agree? No.
I mean, that's the way it was back in the time.
Yeah.
We're trying to change.
And I was actually trying to tell some of the. I'm sorry.
I love what's happening right here, by the way. I full well and support any actual unity that I see.
It is.
What you're seeing.
We went traveling and went on tour and went to singing at different places in the South. We was out in Florida. And I'll never forget, I stopped in Atlanta, Georgia.
I got the paddle a couple times. I wonder if they ever figured out I was the one who kept stealing it. You know, that's real funny. I need to do some investigation in my house because someone keeps stealing my paddle. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, my paddle is always missing. So.
And the crazy thing was, when they got to start doing crazy worship, everybody in the alley.
And nobody really does anything in my house now that warrants a spanking.
You know what I'm saying? And what happens
at this point, so I mean, I really haven't needed my paddle.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should question that.
We may not be as, even when people talk about Muslims, do you realize that Muslims, they worship the same God we worship? They just have a different way of going about it. But to be honest with you, they're more disciplined than we are because they pray 5 times a day.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I can't go by Sharia law either. That's unconstitutional and to me against the way my Creator intended things to be.
But the thing is that we're always created different. Even if you look in the Bible, you look at the title, what made us, everything really changed. You look at
But see, honestly, we all should be down at Planned Parenthood, in arm in arm. I mean, if we're all religious and we all believe in God, then there's hundreds of babies of all races being killed down there. Why can't we all get along to go down there? That's where it'll make the biggest difference. That's one of my catch-ups of being out here. is I see a lot of people on both sides up here, but I don't see hardly any side down there.
And you know, a lot of people say, well, that's a woman's body, it's her right.
But
if it's got a heartbeat, that's somebody else's life you take.
That's right, that's an innocent life.
You know, that baby didn't ask to be born.
And that goes for everybody. But I mean, but still, in every city
That's right,
around
Amy.
the United States, there are
Bro
100
fist for
abortions
you.
that happen,
Yeah.
even during the
I
shutdown.
really am trying to avoid debating and
And that's
stuff
a
right
travesty.
now,
We
but
should we
you-
should
you
be
absolutely
ringing
did nail
our
that.
legislators' phones off the hook. It's a silent. It's. But still, I mean, but then we have to vote. We have to change the way we vote. But then but see, there's another life involved too.
She should have thought about that.
That's another life. She gave up that right when she conceived. When they both conceived, you give up that right.
And then when that thing happens, says, look, I ain't came home. I'm pregnant.
Right.
It's responsibility.
Yes, of course.
Heart disease.
She ain't working. She's
Yeah.
still in school. He's still in school.
That's right. That's right, Chad.
It is, but still, that's another life.
You got adoption though.
Well, it's true. But how many kids have been adopted have been abused?
You know, I know that statistic that those that have a great home too.
Our system is so
Right.
But man, come on. I mean,
somebody come in and they probably interview them about a couple of months, say, well, they'll go in, look at the household, okay. But they ain't looking at that personality too. They don't know what happens when that person get mad. They don't know.
Right.
Until something happened to their kids.
Right.
I was gonna say that, Chad, figuratively, spiritually, and literally.
Get a family member involved. I mean, that's where your family core unit's supposed to come around you and try to support you. That's where it's imperative to make sure that there's that nuclear family, that father, mother. I mean, that father figure that can show them the right way to be, the respectful way to be in a civil society. And I see that in general lacking in American society.
I mean, we got a whole lot of flaws, but America is a good country.
It is. It's the best. It's the best country out there.
The only way we can fix that problem is when they take it to the government. Like, look, hey.
But see, I've tried to tell the people across the roads a few times respectfully. I said, when you're down here protesting, you might have drivers around hear it and drivers by see it, but the people that need to hear it are the county commissioners. So that's where the protest during their working hours needs to happen. If that's the way you guys want to do your freedom of speech, that's fine. But doing it out here it's really going into the winds. Other than causing division. I mean, and that right.
Take for example, I've been here for a couple hours. A lot of people got
I'm not sure, Chad. I never want to answer wrong, which is why I'm always so weary to answer.
Asked him several times to go across the street. He wouldn't. Did we do anything? No, we sit back here and chit-chat. This lady would say what he
Yeah, Seth, we saw that. Thank you for the update.
Malcolm X trying to keep the
we
black.
had that
Malcolm
live
X
stream
trying to
up,
keep the
and it
people
went
going to the
away.
Democratic Party.
And I didn't try to re-find it, but yeah, I believe some men were hurt as well, and I apologize. I only saw it for a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm running on very little sleep. I only got 1 hour, and I probably should start to think about eating something and getting rest here pretty soon.
necessary. Now they necessary. So, I mean,
But see, there's always an equal and opposite reaction with that too.
things have changed. Don't get me wrong. A lot of things have changed. Huh? Well, this is my first time coming down here. Well,
Seth, where did you see the most current live stream? Is that on Facebook or is that on YouTube? I'll start looking if you would like to have it up on the screen. Thank you so much for being here, Brofist.
I haven't been down here since, like, you know, you got to think about it. Even with me being, I live in Winston, and I'm looking on Facebook and I'm seeing people fighting. You know, actually,
I appreciate that, Jonathan. I don't want to just roll out though, you know. I want to give warning and whatnot, and you know. But at this point, I'm starting to struggle on whether or not I'm going to be able to. I'm starting to struggle at what time I will be able to go live tomorrow. But maybe it's all working out for the way it's supposed to. Maybe it's all working out the way it's supposed to. I might sleep for a time, and then I'll wake up and I'll go live probably in the wee hours of the morning. Over on the other Facebook page, I can drop that link if y'all need it. And you know, we'll be able to watch Portland for a lot longer, and then we'll be able to watch some day streams tomorrow, depending on how my schedule works out. Yeah, and I want to be here, Angie. I do. I want to be here. So at this point, crap. I'm not even really good with words right now. I want to be here tonight, so I'm starting to struggle with exactly. If I tried to get 6 hours, I would be able to go live by about 8:30, 9 o'clock. If I tried to get 6 hours, that means I would have to go to sleep right now. Yeah, unfortunately. I think the smartest thing I can do is, and I'm sorry for spamming you guys with my links. If you feel led to donate or you want to help out, that would directly help me and my family. It would help support what me and my wife are doing, and our 2 kids, and our dogs, and our 5 chickens, and our, I don't even know how many, it's not 5 chickens, it's way more than that. It's 5 ducks, and I don't even know, 10, 11 chickens, 12 chickens.
Do you agree with, and
tonight is
you
more
probably
important.
can't speak
Okay,
on it
Jeff,
because you didn't see it.
I hear that.
But I said you probably can't
All
speak
right.
on it because you didn't see it, but they were hanging signs off the monument. What's your opinion of that?
Here, guys, this is the page I'm going to be going
but
live
I
on
get it.
tonight. Please be sure to go and like and follow that page. If you look to the right of the follow button, there are 3 little dots. I think if you hit those 3 dots, you'll be able to find the like button.
Right, but
for
it's
the page.
but it's still a grave, but it's still a grave marker.
You look at it now like, okay, well, it definitely need to go because you ain't gonna get that spray paint.
Well, but it's still a grave marker, and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that in a cemetery to somebody's grave. So that's the same. It's apples to apples.
But I'm gonna tell you, I went to Charleston 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And I went to the Militant Plantation just to take my kids out there so they
Right.
could.
Right.
And one thing about a graveyard, they have a tomb on their property. But it's not
Amy,
in the open.
you freaking rock. Thank you so much for being here. Sister Fist, we love you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That is so awesome to hear. Stacy, thank you so much for this link. We'll pop in on this Trump rally, but I gotta warn you guys, I am probably going to be thinking about getting some food and getting some sleep and trying to be geared up to go live for tonight.
He actually got sick and he couldn't make it, so that was early crop picture, like picture cropping there. So they actually took a picture from him in his
we have a
put it in the picture.
Right.
I believe it's a pro-Trump rally
They had all the info. I took them there. But
in New York City in front of Trump Tower. And we also have a really great unifying discussion happening by a statue in Lexington, North Carolina.
Right. The last militant that was buried there was in 2015. And then so their whole family could get buried on the land. So it's still being remembrance,
Right.
If we got a place where we can move it, you can move this, and it's still being a remembrance. It's not.
But then open that type of decision up to. It has. It used to be in the middle of the road, but see, open it up to everybody in the county. It can't just be one city calls the shots.
So it ain't one city calling it. Some people believe the same thing.
But put it up to a vote. Put it on the ballot.
You gotta look at it.
Put it on the county ballot during the vote.
Where the majority of the people of color live in what cities? Lexington and Thompson. And even though you
Charlotte.
Have the county, even though you have, I'm talking about in the county.
Okay.
So if you got Churchland, you got Linwood, you got Reeves, all those different places. Not many black people live out there, especially not at Denton. I mean, we still hear the story about that one black guy that went to Denton. I heard about him for years, and I actually met him when I went to college.
But see, but the reason I say put it up to the whole county is because this land that we're standing on, and the monument is owned by the county. So that's who should decide. That's who should decide.
And that's who they're pushing for.
Right.
When the county commission.
But I can guarantee you, if the commissioners would say, okay, well, let's move it.
For the daytime stream,
Stacey,
I am.
Be out here protesting and raising hell.
Tonight I'll be on
like the other side. Like the other side.
Facebook
if that's
page
what the county
for
decides.
Here's the thing. Before they started protesting, did you ever come up here and stand and say this should go? So it wasn't.
But see, they didn't start off coming down here. They started off further down the road because originally it wasn't about the statue.
So it was originally about
Police brutality. Well, then why not protest up at the police station? That's where that's where they work. This has nothing to do with police brutality.
So Lexington Police has been so.
Then what does a monument have to do with police brutality? Yeah.
10-4 chat. I'll read you loud and clear. Okay, everybody. Anybody on Facebook that also
right,
wants
but the
to
mayor
go,
doesn't have a say so of what happens to the monument. It's county.
But that's the thing. So
maybe if you do YouTube, it would be a huge help if you.
What about the mayors of the other
maybe
towns?
Just show some support. Go over to my YouTube.
On the ballot, right?
Maybe subscribe,
on the agenda.
ring the bell. I'll drop that link. And then let me see.
Well, if you don't never get on the ballot,
anybody over in Facebook. Anybody over in, you know what? I don't have words. Guys. Here.
But there are a lot of people that he's speaking for.
That's my YouTube link for anybody in Facebook that wants to.
That's what I'm saying. There are a lot of people.
Channel.
There are a lot of people that are speaking for.
Every statue in America. Is it over?
You can't change history. But what
no. And if you don't have it, you're doomed to repeat it.
It your heritage, but to other people, some people it reminds it of a dark time.
I have.
So it's like this.
This is the Facebook.
But see, you can't learn from it if you strip it away.
I will be going live on tonight.
We tied you up. You took your wife or your girlfriend in the back room. We raped her, made her have our kids, and then after that, you had to live with that. And no matter what we did, we can come at any time and take your wife or your woman and be with her anytime, and then bring her back to you. Okay? Then we beat you. We took your kids and we sold your kids.
Well, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Bro fist, sister fist. I love you guys. You guys rock. I really do love being here with you guys and chatting.
Who's the main one?
Let me see. What else can I do? Follow me on Instagram. I know a lot of people don't Instagram. I Instagram.
But that's not everybody.
I'm actually trying to start working my Instagram back into pictures of me, the family, the chickens, the ducks.
How is that?
But to be honest with you, since I started doing the live streams, it's been extremely difficult for me to get outside during the day. So, you guys rock. You guys rock.
No, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's not my definition.
I understand that, but listen, we're learning today, right?
Right.
So if I'm telling you something, just because you don't agree with it doesn't
mean
it don't.
In the dictionary, does it say uneducated is racist?
But listen.
No, the clinical definition.
When it comes to a people,
I learned the clinical definition of words. I don't learn what my impression is.
Continue to see live streams.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
John,
I'll shut up. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for helping out, man.
I deal with facts, though, man. I deal with facts, though.
This is Riot Buddies for Life Facebook group. A lot of live streams and current information going down over there, regardless of whether I'm live or not. We also have a conspiratorial group.
Okay.
If you're into the rabbit hole, if you want to
either one of us have experience with either one of us.
Tinfoil Hat Society.
We all do it individually, right? We all do that individually, right?
On
And I'm
YouTube
answering it with a question.
who want to follow the main channel,
just like you haven't
over on
experienced what I
Facebook,
have.
I have this link for
Right,
you.
right, right. I know what it's like to be human. I know what it's like to be
anybody
American.
that
I know
would
what
like
it's
to
like to
support what
grow
we
up
do
and not
here,
look at things in race. But see,
would like
see,
to
that's
help
the thing.
out
When I
with
look at something, the
bills
first
and
thing that
groceries
comes
and
into my
helping
brain
us
is not the
continue to
skin color.
be able
When
to,
I deal with anybody.
Go live and eat. Please feel free to donate, but hey, no pressure. If you can't donate, that's no big deal. The best thing you can do to help support the channel is to like, share the videos. That would be the best way to help. The best thing you could do.
They're not blind to it. And just like you have people that's on every race, that you have bad groups, it's in every race. But what happens is...
I'm going to drop these links in Riot Buddies for Life right now.
And we're not like them. But they're the same skin color as you. But when it comes to black people, we have...
Before I get out of here, just as a fair warning, I'll probably be getting off soon. Sad. I don't want to. I like hanging out. But I'm hungry and pretty brain dead.
That might be on welfare, or they got food stamps. There's white people on welfare and got food stamps. But when the stuff come out, they always talk about black people don't want to work, black people are lazy. If black people was lazy, how did this country get built? Because there was a lot of black labor that helped build a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of different races that have lazy. I mean, we all have lazy people in our own races. That's a fact.
That's the rhetoric of it.
But to say, I'm sorry.
When you say stuff that is against what people really are.
Kingston,
so
1868.
I like it. I want a chance to respond here in a second.
Right. Well, thank you so much for doing that, my brother. Kingston. All right.
I love chicken. I mean,
we're talking about stereotypes.
All right.
Well, I get
the links that are on the screen are now currently live over in.
I don't think in those terms though.
You may not think that
Riot Buddies for Life Facebook group.
Well, and you can't say general because not everybody thinks that way.
But we don't know you don't think that way.
We appreciate those of you who do support us.
But to say the word, we'll say, go back to the word uneducated. You say that's a racist term. To say, all right, hold on. To say it's a racist, to say it's a racial.
We love you. Thank you so much, guys. I am going to start winding things down.
But now you're skirting. Now you're skirting, and hold on. Now you're skirting with the First Amendment.
And then I'll go to bed.
Sir, now you're skirting.
But I'm going to try and set an alarm
by classifying it as racist,
so that I can be live by at least 8 or 9 o'clock.
But it's still the First Amendment. We still all have a First Amendment to say.
Just the sleep situation.
That's just
is a
gaslight term
right now. But
and I don't believe it's a racist term.
You guys rock. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I truly truly appreciate and am thankful for the opportunity to be here with you guys and to host this show. It's the best thing I've ever done so far. Except for
that's fine.
But I don't
go
protest
them and try to force my beliefs on them.
And I thank you so much
well,
for
there's
being
a lot
here
of
and
people
hanging
that
out
would
with
do a
us
lot
and
of
supporting
things.
us. And
we can't think in generalizations.
I truly am very thankful and appreciative of each and every one of you guys.
If she believes it's great and you believe it's
all right, I think that's all I've got, guys.
I'm not gonna be able to tell you.
Head over to Riot Buddies for Life. These
but it's okay
two
that she disagrees
are
with
over there right now. If you want to continue to follow what's going on.
That's what I'm saying, but
thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get some grub, some chow down, some food, and some sleep. Some grub and some shut-eye. Bro fist, sister fist. You know we love you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. We will be back in only some hours, some time. But I will be back later, guys. We'll be back. And make sure you follow the Unspecified podcast. That's the difference. So there's Unspecified podcast and review, and then there's Unspecified podcast. So I'm trying to do the live streams with the protesting and whatnot over on the new Unspecified podcast. And then the original page will just be for like family vlogs, reviews of like hot sauce, whiskey, beer, guns. All separately, of course, but I don't know. I might mix the hot sauce and guns or hot sauce and beer. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for being here.
Blacks are dumb, they're uneducated, they stupid, all this stuff.
Still doesn't make it fact.
Elsie,
still don't make it fact.
The Trump Tower video is current right now. It's live, and it's over in our Riot Buddies for Life Facebook group. I'm about to start ending the stream, but this is happening right now. But with all that being said, guys, this has been a big ball of wax. I'm going to go ahead and ball this thing up and close her out. Thank you so much for being with us.
I can tell you what happens in America, home.
Thank you. I love you. You rock. Can't wait to see you guys again. I'll see y'all later.
But it shouldn't be about color. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't.
And this ain't how society is. This ain't got nothing to do. This ain't got nothing to do but just society.
Well, I don't play in that game.
Society look at him. By the time looking at him, where he dressed, why he look. First thing, even if you're from New York, they'll say, "Oh man, he's a redneck." Look,
that's wrong though. It's wrong.
But he ain't racist though. But
right.
Like the look. You see what I'm saying?
But he can't control how other people feel.
You're right. He can't control how other people feel. But people label you. That's the thing that you gotta realize.
But if somebody labels me and they don't pay my bills,
and they didn't teach you that way.
At the end of the day, it's just words.
You're right. And
right.
Right. So nobody know who you are until you speak. Until you speak. So if you don't say anything, and the thing about it is, if you got people that's believing this way, that you find, the thing about it is being silent is just the same as almost like the same agreeing with. I'm pretty sure you may not agree, and you may not be able to use the N-word, but you probably got friends that have. But and you probably you may have.
It's just words though.
And I saying it's words, but it's words that's going to get.
Words can maybe mentally hurt, but words can't physically hurt.
Words can destroy people. The Bible even talks about the power of the tongue and how words, because if you can sit there, all it takes is one person to look at the child. That's why it's important with parents. When the parents look at their kids and they tell their kids they're beautiful, that means something. But if you tell your kids, somebody tell your kids that they're ugly, that one little thing is going to stay in their mind for the rest of their life.
But life's hard, man. I mean, but life is hard. Life is hard.
Yeah, life is hard.
Words, if you are secure, if you're secure within, if you're secure with yourself, then what somebody's opinion of you is doesn't matter.
You have to learn that. You didn't think that way when you was young. You think that now as an adult.
No, my experience has molded me.
But I understand that. So as a